Hello and welcome into the Saints and Sinners 4th episode. We are back. We are all going to die. And everyone's going to apparently try to make me laugh. Finally, they can talk when I'm talking. They're unmuted, but they're still not doing a good job of it. I know. Okay, you got me. Because that was really loud too. So we're here, we're back. We have survived the sewers, but we might need to go back down. And we didn't really survive by much. When we're all going to die, I really think this is a really, really, really dangerous campaign. And I like it. So, yeah, let's go and see all the cast members. So, hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hold on, everyone.
Can we,
Boy.
if you
Roll
want me to
one
kill
D-
your character, if you
roll
want me to kill your
1d6
characters, you'll
psychic
continue
damage.
doing that.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, I didn't start the ooh thing.
Oh, I did.
It's a plague. It's a
My
virus.
so one of the players in the other campaign. I'm running this game for a group of home players, just not on stream, and one of the players who set up the Discord has put an uwu bot in the Discord, which I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's
Just be glad I'm not playing my character who speaks like that all the time.
that would no, you could play that character. Just they would die very quickly.
Is that the GM's prerogative, is it?
Oh, I'm just trying to think. How would that work?
The funny thing
The
about that
Uwu
character
would be
is
the tank.
Every time it gets hit?
Uwu is a bot.
Stop. It's a virus.
Their name is uwu.
Their stage name is Uwu. They don't normally speak like that, but they speak like that in front of other people as a stage name.
Oh, boy.
They are evil.
That's when you see the DMs go.
That makes it worth it.
Yeah, it's a whole character thing. It's
Chaotic
funny.
evil.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Jesus.
Anyway, let's do the introductions and let's say who people are, if we want to do that. Okay, well, Sky, would you like to start? Seeing you're the
Well, I'll go last.
all-important?
I'm the GM.
Oh, okay then. Will, would you like to go first?
Sure, why not? Hello, I am Will. I play Ash, the fire genasi artificer. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed last week's episode and hope this episode's a good one. It's gonna be a lot of more action and more death. It's gonna happen. So yeah.
Totally of us. Miss Uwu.
Yes,
Amy?
please. Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit. You guys can call me Emmy. I'm playing Ava, the human monk. And yes, Uwu. I don't know. I don't know where this conversation is going.
No.
Uniform, whiskey,
I'm leaving
uniform.
this Zoom meeting. I'm leaving this game. I'm out.
Family's tearing me apart.
Mr. Live Producer.
Oh, well.
I do have a gun. It is a fake plastic see-through one which shoots pellets, but I wish I could just cock it and point it at you right now, just for comedic effect.
Oh, don't we get my Nerf guns?
Put your hand in the sky, motherfucker.
Language.
Yeah, this is a kids channel.
Oh, sorry.
No, is artificer misspelled on purpose?
If it is, it's totally not, because yeah, Photoshop
Okay,
doesn't
anyway,
do spelling.
ARTIFICER.
FA, yeah, that's all it is.
But yes,
Okay.
did you?
All right,
That's
I'm
all
Mr.
good.
Live Producer. I hit block, and last night I was, and I have video proof to show this. I was riding the dragon with rainbow flag saber emotes.
Are you sure you weren't chasing the dragon? Because that's
Riding
very
the
different.
I was riding the dragon.
Oh, that sounds like you're
Riding the
doing
dragon,
lots of-
rainbow flag emotes, playing Reality Check, which is one of the most memey songs in Beat Saber ever, on Expert, and I finished it. And the clip has just been dropped in chat. Thank you, Kash. And
yeah.
That's me in Beat Saber. I do mixed reality, and I also do video production and graphic design and other stuff.
Hence why there's a lot of green in the background, a lot of sheets of green. Yeah. So my name is Karsh the Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave. I do the back end and whatnot here, but I finally get to play, which is great. Although the risk of dying is also, it's good and bad. I like low level games as opposed to Sky, who likes the high level games. Yeah, Sky.
I am your GM for tonight. My name is Sky Blue Shinks, also go by Marco. Professional music producer, part-time GM. And if we're all ready, shall we jump straight in?
Can I, before we go jumping straight in, just a reminder of some couple bits and pieces. You have 2 D20s to use against us. So not just 1, but 2 from the donation last week.
Thank you, by the way.
Thank you for the donation. I've got a D6, but any $1, just $1, or per 100 bits increases those dice by 1 point each. So big donation, which was amazing. Really going to punish us. Just small donations, maybe. The idea is that we use
maybe rewrite that system to not discourage big donations.
No, big donations are good. Big donations help pay for these things and help for artwork and help for all the bits and pieces that work. So every single dollar, it increases from D4, D6, D8, D10, D12. Over D12, the GM gets a D20, and then we reset again. So the reason why the GM's got 2 is because, well, that reset twice. But it was cool. That's all good. Or you can just subscribe to the channel or do bits and pieces. Everything helps. We can't
What
read
does that say?
It says the quote that I said before that I'm apparently not allowed to repeat.
Something about
Put your hand-
Stop. No more.
When I pulled out a gun.
Oh.
Okay, I missed that. But okay. I think that's everything. And let's do the intro-y stuff.
Right. When last we left our heroes, Ash the Genasi Artificer, Ava the human monk, Burlock the dwarf barbarian, and Warwick the human paladin, the party delved deep into the sewers of Baldur's Gate to root out the cultish activity rumored to be occurring there. After dispatching a couple of tyrannical torturers, saving their victim after more than a little haggling, blowing the crap out of a room, quite literally being in a sewer, and receiving equal treatment from a vindictive necromancer, they barely escaped with their lives and now find themselves bloody, burned, and broken in the main room of the bathhouse. So, we move back, literally right where we left off.
You've got one important thing.
What's
The
that?
bathed.
Yes.
But that was the session before.
No,
You are now.
We washed ourselves
we
in the
very
bath
quickly
before we
dunked
left.
ourselves in water and called it bathing.
Yeah, very bloody water, mind you. Because you had previously killed a collection of cultists in that bathhouse.
Close enough.
It's all right. It's certainly better than the sewage smell of sewage. But you might. It's not the perfect. It's not the lovely bathing experience you had when you came here earlier in the day, and it was all properly set up for you.
Before we all tried to assassinate it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is deathly quiet. All you hear is the just occasional drip, drip, drip of distant water. And you are there in the bathhouse, still, and collecting your breath.
What time of day is it?
It is the middle of the night. It is dark, and unless you have I mean, the only real way of telling the time, unless you have something specific, is be a sundial, which just wouldn't work right now.
Yeah.
So it is middle of the night.
You don't have like one of those sundial watches, like an Emperor's New. No, okay.
You can have a portable sundial. It is a thing, but again, doesn't work at night. They usually don't work at night. So we've got to get the noble somewhere where we can get paid.
Where is the noble at the moment? Is he in the other room?
He's currently being
In my
carried by
hand.
Ava,
Okay.
and he's sort of just slowly he's coming to, but he's not saying it. He's just going like this.
We've got to get out of here.
We do.
We are not in fighting shape.
No. That hurt.
Where are we supposed to take this? Where are we supposed to take that kid? That person?
Well, we've got two options. We can try for the High Court of the city, which are probably not going to let us in, or we can try to find his family's warehouse down near the docks.
We've got to wake him up if we're going to do that.
True, but if
Yeah,
we start
I
walking towards
feel
the
like-
docks,
I
Yeah,
feel like the
that's-
warehouse isn't gonna have anyone in it.
that's also true. But we can always open the door and find a place to camp for the night.
We can throw him in there. We just got to get out of here. We ran away, so most likely they're going to come up pursuing us. So we should probably get moving.
Oh yeah,
You hurry yourselves out of the bathhouse and find yourself on the streets of Baldur's Gate. You see your tokens there surrounding the bathhouse.
I personally feel heading towards the upper city because it's kind of right there.
it is.
The
And
middle
what
of the
I'm
night.
guessing is that there's a gate right there.
But we're also still probably stink of sewage, and we washed.
Like,
he didn't. Well, we rinsed.
We don't particularly have to get in. We just have to get paid.
I like this thought. Yeah, but throw a coin at your dwarf.
But who's going to pay us if we get to the gate?
We can't get inside the upper city. Are you
Who's
from
gonna
here?
pay us in an empty warehouse?
Well, we're just
We
finding
could-
a place to rest.
Find a place to rest. Do we have lodgings over at the Flaming Fist, or we got inn at the moment that we're staying at?
You've not been awarded any lodgings in particular, but you do remember. Oh,
Yep.
You you do remember. Well, you do remember that the owner of the Elsong Tavern did say he owed you a favor,
That's true. We could always crash there.
defending his tavern.
We should. That sounds. The elf song, the tavern. Didn't he say he owed us a favor? Why
Shall
don't
we
we head
try?
there and just rest up?
Shall we try to get the guy past the gates, or just take him to the elf song?
We can try, but it is the middle of the night, so I don't think the guards will let any one of us go through, especially ones that aren't human.
Well, I've got an idea. Why don't we just tell the guards, like, we know approximately what the family's bounty is for this miscreant, black sheep maybe. But if we tell the guards it may be worth higher, then they could probably take him off our hands for a small fee. And we could still probably get our 2 gold. And
So if we tell them a higher amount,
well, nobles lost in the city, and taken captured. Fantastic. Like, sure, nobles would usually pay quite a large sum to get them back, and reward those personally delivering them.
it is.
But if we can't get into this top
Missing
city,
reward.
because they'll most likely stop us because we stink, we could always just ask them for.
Reward is 2 gold pieces.
I know,
Mhm.
I know, but I would have thought 100 gold pieces for nobles.
No, 200 gold pieces, easy.
I mean, the biggest problem I see with that is that this path house is owned by the Van Thampers,
Yeah.
another noble family.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they took this noble from right here, the one pointing at Ava. There's a reason why they took him. And what if the gods are inside the pocket of those nobles?
Well, then they can deal with it.
Well, let's
But there's
go
Our
back to
job is
the.
to deliver this one safely. That's the problem.
And we can get paid by delivering them to the guard, possibly. Instead of,
gold.
we're not going to get into the gate.
The best we can do is deliver them to the guard. That's the closest we can get.
All right, I'll do that.
And he's off our hands, and then we can go to the elf song.
Then we would have done our duty.
Yeah, if we get busted with him not delivering him, then we could be maybe arrested again, but this time for kidnapping.
I mean, sure. I'm just worried that the gods maybe. I mean, you can't trust the city gods, obviously.
Well,
No.
I do take that personally, but I trust them better than the Flaming Fist, and we're in Flaming Fist territory out here. You can trust the
True.
city guard to try to want money, at least in this place.
If you can convince them that he's worth more and they pay us, then I mean, it's possible. If you can do it. If not, then we all just go to the elf song.
Sounds
Well,
good.
I might need
That's
to
what
go
I
with
would
that.
If we're in the area, might as well give it a try.
What are we telling the guard?
Well, that
We found a noble.
found a noble. He says he was kidnapped. Doesn't know much information, and that there's an award, and he'll pay. He did say that he'll pay, like his family will pay handsomely for his return. Like that is exactly what he said. They'll pay a lot for his
Exactly.
return.
Not a
And-
lie. It's a creative truth telling.
Well, he said it. We just know differently. But so we just try to get into the upper city. They're probably going to stop us, and then we kind of just. Well, if they stop, it's like, well, can we get something, and see if they can give us something for our time and our silence.
You take the lead on that, and yeah,
All right.
because you'll probably
please.
know the guards. You know what you need to say to them.
Yeah, it's.
Like soldier, do what you need to do.
There's a reason why I'm saying that I can't get you into the upper city. I mean, we've had a bit of falling out. Technically, my bed is still in the upper city in the barracks.
You have a bed?
I thought your bed was in the prison.
Similar
pri-
bed. So I think that's the plan. I think, well, that's at least my strategy. And if anyone else has got a different strategy, a different idea, I'm up for it.
No, unfortunately, we need money to buy stock. If we're going to go back down there without stuff, we need stock to actually not die again.
Go.
What are you doing?
We walk over to the gate. See if there's
Ah,
any
you,
guards.
you walk out, and the streets of Baldur's Gate are only very dimly lit. There's a couple of just torches on this. You get the sense of closer to the gate. You see torches burning, and you don't see anything that is burning. Actually, there's no wood. You get the sense it might be sort of magical fires lit, but towards the lower city, in the streets of the lower city, it's just embers. There's very little light. And as you approach the gate, about this gate here, you see standing by, holding two pole arms and a shield, each bearing the symbol of the flaming fist, two you see to be elven guards. And as you approach, they... Do you smell that? Oh, who goes there? Who goes there?
Hi.
Just light a pipe. Good luck.
Sorry, we're not here to surprise you. We're just trying to return someone who's lost their way. Kidnapped, actually.
Looks like you've lost your way, friends. What are you in the state of you?
Yeah, we've been doing some work for Captain Zodge, and we found this little one, a noble and all. He said he was kidnapped, and we were in the sewers, hence the smell. So we're
A noble, hey?
yeah,
Kidnapped.
Yeah, can't
We
tell
were
us
just
who
gonna
did
take
it.
him. Yeah.
Doesn't
We're
look like
just-
any noble I've seen.
We're just gonna take him home.
Well,
Unfortunately, I can't let you do that.
but come on,
No entry. There is no passage through the gates past sundown. No exceptions.
no exceptions at all. Even for a noble, even for someone that lives in the North City. In
Not
North City.
even for Duke fucking Ravengard. Them's the rules.
I would probably guess that the Duke would have your head for calling him that and for stopping him. But
Well, as soon as he
that's-
returns to the city, you can tell him yourself. But for now, piss off.
Okay, well, if that's what your decision is, but
Look,
we were going to share
you
the bounty if you let us through.
It's not my job, sir. Frankly, I suggest you all find somewhere to rest because you all look like and smell like shit.
It's mostly, and I
Takes one
point
to
to
know one.
the noble because we didn't wash him.
Guys have a keen nose.
Well, it
don't
is
they?
actually shit.
Yeah.
Yes, precisely, which is why I'm rather keen you leave.
Okay, well, it's
Come
lost
back in the
opportunity.
morning if you must, and get him some better clothes. I can't possibly let someone around the upper city who looks like that.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully in the
Well, we
morning,
get-
you're a little less snarky.
Well, we'll get the reward later then.
I think they're just tired. It's
Yeah.
pretty late.
They need a bounty.
Make a what would this be? Make an intelligence, Arcana or history check of your choice.
Me?
Yep, Ava.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're both pretty shit. Not bad.
They're elves. You think they're particularly chosen to be the night guard because of their dark vision and because of the fact that they don't technically sleep.
I
Elves
think
go
they're
into
still
a
cranky.
Oh yeah, I mean anyone being a guard in Baldur's Gate would probably be cranky, but that's kind of what you glean from that.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're going to the Elf Song Tavern then.
Yep, let's head down. This is the shit powder town, so just be careful. We don't want to have this guy kidnapped out of our hands again.
I mean, look at him. He looks worse than we do, so I think we'll be fine.
He smells worse than we do, but it gives anyone else a heads up that we're coming.
I think
Well,
it also
well, we have
deters
smell-
people from picking him up.
He has gold.
It's true. His family will pay well, so
They don't know who he is.
You said it out loud.
actually I said that out loud for
So,
the guards, but
so you make your way, and tired, bedraggled, just dragging your feet through the streets,
sloppy.
you finally make your way to the Elf Song Tavern. And it is much quieter than last you saw it. Much quieter indeed.
I don't have the free hands.
Hmm?
Does someone else want to knock?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You knock, and approaching, you hear sort of footsteps. It says, we're closed, and the door opens. And you see Alan, the half-elf you met before, say, the thunder's light, what on earth happened to you? Come, quick, come in.
Good morning to you too.
Hi.
What hour do you call this? What have you been... Oh, God, what is that smell? My goodness, come on, let me get you
Noble
a drink. You
shit.
look awful.
It's actually all of our.
Oh
natural-
my. Right, let's get him a room, first and foremost. Sort of, okay, he kind of rushes off to the back, to the kitchen, and he knocks. And you see like a bunch of the staff who kind of assume might live and work in the back sort of come out rubbing their eyes. I said, quickly, make up a bed for this one and get him some rags, clean clothes, and some water. And they all kind of hurry him upstairs and lay him and get him in one of the rooms. So
Yeah.
Thunk.
I pass him. Not very gently.
And he just kind of says, come, let me all get you a drink. You look, what on earth happened? He kind of goes back behind the bar.
Oh, warm
Wasting our
cider.
bath.
Sorry?
Flying fists.
Had to be a necromancer.
Necromancy.
Something
And-
blew us up.
We're
And all the
ambushed in
shit
alley.
around us.
There's
All that happened.
a bunch of details.
He's-
Lots of things happened. So
Colts.
Ash, make a deception check.
very big day.
I walked straight to where the fire is even smoldering. I just kind of yelled out from the chair. Let's see.
We've had a bad day.
The streets are
Had a bad day.
frightening. The streets are dangerous nowadays. Necromancy, you say? That is frightening.
To shreds, you say? Well, we cut him
Let
to
me get you all a
shreds.
drink. And
Drink, you say?
Thank you.
take it easy now. Sorry, what was your name?
Mine?
No, he's talking to Warwick.
Warwick.
Warwick, thank you. Take it easy, okay? You all look fit to pass out.
That's
Listen,
because
I'll have
we
some
are.
beds. Yes, I'll have some beds made up for you. It's the least I could do, given you taking care of those pirates earlier. But I'm sure whatever it is that you've gotten yourselves into, are you compromised here?
Could we roll an investigation check to see if we're followed?
Oh wait. yeah.
I mean, I guess if we were walking, perception would have been good.
I will let you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Let me think about
Retroactive perception check.
I should have done that. I do apologize.
Only those with dark vision. can roll
Okay.
this.
I'm not proficient in it.
10. We're pretty noticeable. We smell like
I mean,
Well, you're not. That wasn't stealth. You're pretty sure you weren't followed. I mean, it was again hard to say, it being so dark and you being sort of distracted, but you could have been followed. I mean, you're not sure. You don't think you were, at least.
Okay.
I don't think we were. I think we're fine, actually. I mean, if anything, they would have broken down the door by now. So they would have taken us out in the darkness.
Or blown us up
Also that.
again.
You have warm cider?
Yes. I mean, the bar is closed, but I'll make an exception.
Thank you.
And he kind of yawns as he kind of.
Thank you.
Takes the thing of ale and gives him a small salute.
This is a dark city.
They should invest in some lights.
We must be. Any small light must suffice to break through the darkness. I'm just.
Well,
I
thank
feel
you for your
compelled-
help.
I feel compelled. People trying to actively better the city, and I know so many people who would just sort of throw you away for being more trouble than you're worth. But there's dark times coming. I can sense it. The rise of these murders and disappearings. I feel people like you need to be celebrated and given help rather than just left to fend for yourselves. I'm but a humble barkeep. So I can't offer very
Raises
much.
a very, very Right, I reckon. Hmm? What have you been drinking? Looks at the ale.
Absinthe.
Sorry, it's just people are in fear is gripping the city. I guess I'm just hoping against hope that something might change.
I feel like we
Perhaps
haven't
I am
really
just
done
very
anything.
tired.
I feel like we haven't really done anything special.
I saw you fight those pirates. I don't know. And the song that the ghosts sang. I have a hunch. I have a feeling. Maybe I am just tired.
I think you need a nap.
Well, you more so than I.
I think we need a bath.
You don't.
Do you have a bucket?
There's, yeah, that's all I can offer. Unfortunately, there's no sort of washing facilities other than for kitchenware.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Better than a bath, actually.
There's sawdust.
Point.
Let me fetch you a pail. And he kind of leads you into the kitchen area, and just sort of gives you a bucket of water. And and then just sort of sets you wash yourselves and presumably head off to bed, unless you want to do anything else.
I'd do a little light reading of the 3 books which I picked up from the crypt.
I'm gonna pass out.
Right, you make an Arcana check.
Had to be Arcana. to be Arcana.
Magic. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, it's a book. It has words.
Weird pictures and funny symbols. It's like circles and glyphs. It means nothing to you, really. If you had to guess, you guess this might be a spell book. These might be spell books, but that's all you can really get.
It's all infernal to you.
Well, if it was infernal, then I would have a clue. But
Well, be.
knock on Burlock's door.
Well,
Did he give us rooms?
Yes, you've got,
Unless
but
we're
you have 2 rooms each, so you're going to have to share.
well, that
I'm
makes
downstairs.
sense.
I'm sleeping downstairs at the fire then.
Okay.
All right, Bill. Oh?
Can you read this? What do you make of it?
Make an Arcana check.
Miss a book. It's got pages.
Is he
Barbarian?
I can make it maybe a boat,
You can turn it into
a little origami swan. Arcana check. All right, where's Arcana?
Ava's just snoring in the background.
No, yeah.
You're pretty sure this is some wizard shit. This is probably a wizard book. Oh, shut up, Siri.
Throw a book at Ava on the bed.
Dunk.
Ava, can you read this?
I'm tired.
Are you even attempting to read it, or are you just gonna throw it back and go to sleep?
Ava kind of like rolls over and is like, "What do you want?"
The book. What does it say?
And I like pick up the book and half tired, like sleepy eyes, look at it.
Make an Arcana check with disadvantage.
I was waiting for that.
And get it to like 220s or something. Oh my
Oh
god.
no! She would have understood it.
You got no clue. You're just like, fucking Warwick, man. I'm trying to sleep.
It's a book. I throw it back and it would roll back over.
Where's the
Can I
other
roll a
one?
dex check to make sure it doesn't hit me?
Oh,
If you want.
I am. Nope.
it's all
No, Mrs.
Ow.
Well, you didn't have this. That was a 19, so.
Oh, come on.
it's all about tactics. You always stand behind the person that if you're going to be thrown.
Fine.
books being
You have
thrown
a.
at you.
I'll say you have a level of exhaustion. So yes, natural one. You get hit.
Thank you. I just want to get the.
If you want to get hit by it, just say you got hit. You jump into the path.
And for Flav, I'm losing the hit point.
Because you're trying to sleep anyway.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
But that's if you get to sleep. If we get attacked tonight, you're not getting that back.
Shut up. And this is when
I take the book and go try to find Ash.
And Burlock closes the door, wedges the door with a chair, and goes to sleep.
Easily done, probably.
Stomping around the halls.
When you go downstairs, Ash is actually still sitting in the chair, and she's actually working on stuff still. She's just kind of like the shield that's been all banged up. She's re-etching the runes inside of it, or re-etching whatever is fixing it. She's just kind of polishing it. You see that she's like kind of trying to fight back sleep, but she's just continuing to work. And her eyes are just kind of like flicking in and out. But Iris smoldering at this point.
Ash, can you read?
Yes, I can read. Well,
Can you read these
you can't?
though? Oh, usually I can, but this is weird.
Oh, yeah. I mean, usually books like these are. What is this? What book is this? Where'd you find these books?
I got a collection of these from the crypt. One of the last cultists that we
guess.
fought.
When we were running away.
Yeah, he was like hesitant about something to the side, and I checked over there and found a collection of books under the rubble.
So you're telling me when we were life or death, you were looting the place?
Yeah.
Well, you got your mind in the right place. All right. Let me see.
Gathering information.
You don't need it.
Intel.
You are a arcane based caster, and you have training in Arcana. You don't have to roll. The first book is bound in red leather, and it has the following spells in it: Burning Hands, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Fog Cloud, Ray of Sickness, and Silent Image.
Hold on, I only got. Can you say that again?
Okay, I'll post it. I'll just copy it in the.
Yeah,
Okay,
copy
thank
post.
you. I can only type so quickly. I only got
So
four.
that's the first book. Second book has Charm Person, Find Familiar, Identify Magic Missile, and Sleep.
Okay.
And the third spell book has Cloud of Daggers, Dark Vision, Detect Magic, Featherfall, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Well, this first book, it's got the basic spells. It's got like school kid spells. Second book, bit better. Third book. Ugh. You said you found this in the crypt.
Yeah. Intel.
The third book actually has higher level spells than the first two. It seems that this one probably belonged to somebody that was a bit more skilled.
So we can sell
But-
this?
Uh,
More valuable?
yes. I mean, can you use magic?
I use a sword, and I use a halberd, and I use anything that kills people. Magic, that's for
So
war mages.
That's a hard no. All right, then yeah, and then she just kind of stacks the books on three near the table. These are most likely just good for selling, but the problem is that spells are usually selling spell books in general indicates kind of that you either murdered the wizard that was using it, plus these ones especially have their own shorthand. So finding a black market, which is easier to find here, probably the
It's
best
Baldur's
bet. So,
Gate. It's, yeah.
I mean, if they'll track you down. Black market dealers aren't the most trustworthy people. So, someone
It's
asks
Baldur's
where
Gate.
these, someone asks where these books are from. They will give the information. So, it's up to you. I mean, it would go for a lot of money, especially this third one. I can. These are spell books, right? They're not scrolls.
Yeah, they're spell books, yeah.
I can't use these, so
I
selling these,
don't think so.
I can't use them
Artificer.
because we don't. artificers don't have the spellcasting tag. They can write in their own spell books. We don't have spell books.
Yeah. Okay. So no, you can't use these.
Yeah, I can't use these, so they're only good for money. I mean, the thing is that we can look at the spells and find the common ones and just be wary of those when we fight the people down there again. That's the best thing that we can do, probably.
So
I just give it back.
okay, I think selling them. I mean, as I said, it's Baldur's Gate. Everyone's dodging Baldur's Gate, and if they do ask, well, we were doing some work for the Flaming Fist, and well, these were found.
I mean, yes, true. The only problem I saw was that these particular set of spells, if someone sells these spellbook, these are custom to each wizard. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah.
Well, Murder Cult, I think the wizards were already dead.
True.
Or Death Cult, or one of the three. I'm sure I guess the people were already dead. So, yeah, I think that's okay. I do have a question, though.
Yeah.
Burlock hits things with his axe and yells at people. Ava does Ava stuff and just kicks and beats and flying jumps and backflips and what do you do?
Yeah, she does what she. What do I do?
Yeah, those pellets that you're throwing at things. I've seen like your targets fly across the room from those. What is that?
These kind of reaches in her pouch and just takes out little small round stones. They're pure black. These are, well, they're called magic stones, and they're just things I use to protect myself. It just kind of scratches off the surface, and you see under it's kind of a blue runic, either kind of blue lettering under it. See?
So they cost you? Like how much? Like, where can you buy those things?
These are easy to. I make them. I'm a maker. I don't dabble and. I only dabble in spell casting. I mostly infuse things. I put magic into items rather than.
So you could make those
your
stones
life.
for others. Oh, I'm not saying you didn't.
I'm saying that my magic is mostly based on helping others, or mostly based on just trying to support others, so to say.
Yeah.
Help support.
So you could make those stones for other people.
Yes. Do you want to have a few? You can have some if you want. It's just that only I know how to use them correctly. So I would have to scratch the. I can give it to you in the heat of battle, but just giving it to you straight off, they won't function the right way.
Well, it's been a while since I've used a sling. Like not since a kid, but could you put one on front of an arrow? Say like.
There are ways that I've seen other people like me do it. Well, just my teacher, but for me at least, it's a bit too dangerous for these. These are still a bit unstable. It's the reason why they hurt so much, is that they're a bit unstable.
Unstable magic, not always good in warfare.
Sure, but it kills a lot of people. So
yeah, that's the problem. That's why it's not good in warfare. Kills lots of people on both sides.
I mean, that's what war is, so the same thing, is it?
It's true, but usually we try to direct that and minimize the casualties on your own side.
If you have the enemy commander and a couple of your own soldiers, and the only person that can cast a spell is a fireball wizard, don't you cast the fireball?
No.
Well, you're not a magic caster, so I don't think you can say anything about that.
Yes, but I've ordered them to do such things, and the answer is no. That's why we use arrows, because it's a single person.
I mean, you're a soldier, and I can't argue with that. Never been in a war, so.
Yeah, well, there's consequences for them, and that's the... But at least I have an idea of what you can do in battle, because like there's only 4 of us, and it's good to know what people can do, and we haven't really talked about what we can do. We've just done it.
I just assume that. I mean, if anything, I trust that I'll get out of it alive. So, it's fine.
Well, you might, but I would like to get everybody out of things alive.
Well, that's your perspective, so.
It is, and it's very drunken, but I've got a lot more alcohol to consume, and I go to the bar. If there's nobody here, get another bottle and walk off.
Yeah.
I put some coin on the bar.
Right.
Honest.
As you do so, the suit of armor, animated suit of armor, that hasn't moved from that corner, kind of looks up, looks in your direction.
I put the bottle back, take my coin back, and salute. And then, as I walk off.
It just kind of, I just kind of just watches you go.
The middle finger salute. I remember that one.
Well, it's actually.
Didn't I fight you 3 years ago at the bar of the cemented drum?
And head back to try to drink sober. Well, so to get to sleep sober-ish.
So, you all complete a long rest.
Yay.
Hey, hit points.
We made it. I lose my death fail.
We didn't die.
Yet.
And you wake in the morning. You kind of wake about, I don't know, about 10 in the morning. Maybe later, maybe about 11. You are still very sore, but in this morning, the bar has gotten a lot busier. People have started milling in, and it's the sort of the hustle and bustle of the day is underway. But what you do hear is some heavy groaning coming from the bedroom where they had put in the noble.
Ava's an early riser, so she's gonna wake up, probably do her stretches.
How early? Depending on how early you are, because you were up very late and very sore.
It'd probably be proportionate to. Basically, she's used to getting like.
I would say make a con save.
Like she's used to waking up super early, but I feel like early as in she probably, I don't know. Oh.
Sleeps enough.
She's
Sleeps enough.
She's the only chirpy one.
She sleeps enough, but she's a morning person.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Enough.
I don't mean that she.
She uncharacteristically wakes up at 10 a.m.
I gotta sleep in.
Ash has been sleeping on the bottom of the floor where that couch is. That's where she was.
You got a pretty rude awakening. People just start milling in, and people are just like, "Oh, you! Yeah, you on the couch.
What?
Why are you so red?"
Oh, I'm still drunk.
All right.
I just sleep through all the customers. If the barman comes through,
it's rough though. It's rough.
I sleep through blacksmiths working, so I think it's fine.
I wake up.
Yeah. And if that's the case, then you certainly would have been used to a bit more of a noisier rest. But still,
Yeah.
you're not looking. You're not lookable, and so people are sort of like looking at you and peering, just kind of out the corner of their eye, if not just asking you or harassing you, as just happened.
Sure.
So yeah, I wake up. I do my stretches. And then I go and check on the noble.
You.
Hey,
Ah! Look, get me. Where are we? Where have you brought me?
we're at a tavern. We just needed to wait for the gates to open in the morning.
I can't feel my legs.
You can't.
I think my legs have gone, but I don't want to lift the covers to find out.
I walk over and I
Stab him with
grab
the
his
fork.
ankle.
Okay, I felt that.
Okay.
Ah, where are we?
We're at a
So
place
sorry.
called the Elf Song Tavern.
Are we in the lower city?
Yeah.
You need to get me to the upper city as quickly as you can. It's not safe here.
Yeah.
They'll be coming back for me.
Why?
I don't know if I can tell you right now. It's just, and he kind of, you can see him trying to like get up and get out, but he is still incredibly wounded from his ordeal versus the torturers. So you feel like left to his own devices, he's not going anywhere.
I like pull back the blankets. Is he like still all bloodied and stuff?
You peel back the blankets and Okay.
There's some water here that they prepared for you last night. It's not warm or anything, but it's you can clean yourself up,
Thank you.
and then we can get
What's
going.
your name?
Oh! Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ava. Nice to
Ava.
meet you.
I owe you. I think you and your friends might have just saved my life. For what little it's worth now. Do you have any, and he looks down at his sort of bloody and tattered loincloth, which is all he's got left.
Oh.
You wouldn't happen to have any spare clothing?
Don't think I do.
No matter. If you'll allow me just a time to wash myself.
I'll go speak to the others. Maybe they have some spare.
Thank you.
It's better than nothing. Okay. I'll be back. Have fun bathing. And I leave.
Erlock is just outside the door, just crossing his arms, listening, see if he was needed.
You every so often you just hear the occasional ah.
Hey, Burlock. Do you have any spare clothes?
He just gestures and you see his topless pants dwarf. I'm just looking through my
Because I'm
My
pretty sure
kit-
you don't get given spare clothes at all, do you?
I was thinking if I got a travel cloak, which I don't actually have one. So
I have my
I've got that
traveler's
common
clothes,
cloth.
but that's what I'm wearing.
Yeah, no, my stuff's equipped. So yeah, I've got nothing.
No.
So in game, Burlock twirls around, says, and deny people of this, and there's a little pirouette.
There.
Thank you. Goes up to the bar and then gestures to barkeep to come over.
Yes, can I help you? Did you
Ow.
sleep well?
I did, thank you. Ow.
I'm afraid The freebies have to end now. I can only offer so much. That would be 2 silver, please.
Yep, I got 2 silver. I can do that. I can pass it over. Also, I pass over the silver, and I also our guest is awake and asking for some clothes. Is there anything possible?
Yes, I can hear him. There might be some spare uniforms of the serving staff in the storeroom. I will have to ask compensation for that, though, as I don't know, last night caught me in a bit of a generous mood. Regardless, if you have a spare gold, that'll cover the costs.
A gold for a set of clothes?
They're custom made.
No clothing for the no.
Make a persuasion check.
Me?
If you want to haggle.
No, you said. I just imagined Ava was going. A gold for a set of clothes is in the check.
Yeah. No. Just like
Look,
2 gold.
Look, I've already offered you room and board last night, free of charge.
That's fine. That's fine.
Goes back to the door. Says, "No calls yet. Still working on it.
Thank you.
We have a sack."
No.
It's a very nice potato sack.
Please no. That's. I'm still very sore.
I go up to our other friends. Do you guys have clothes? Like a spare set?
So, who are you asking?
Our other party members.
Oh,
that
okay.
Didn't ask.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Ash, do you have a spare set of clothes? You are muted.
Well, you're muted.
I don't. You just give him a bedroll. Just let him walk in that.
We have a sack.
Yeah, just ask him if they have sacks.
You can either pay a gold here or possibly go out and quickly buy some clothes.
Oh,
A little bit less.
by far we can find something outside. Probably in the alley. Someone's probably left a pair of clothes there.
Yeah, alley clothing's not good.
Ooh! We're going shopping?
Not in alleys.
I mean, we can go to the market real quickly. What time of day is it at the moment?
About 10, I would say by now.
Feels like
so
midday.
Yeah.
I don't know how you people survive at these times. We might as well go to the market. If he doesn't have clothes, just ask if there's a cloak of some kind that we can borrow. Something. Take a blanket from the bed. Who cares? Just pay for it. Probably worth the silver.
Maybe one of us could stay here with him, and while the rest of us quickly, or at least two people.
I'll stay. Sounds fine. You
I'll
guys can.
I'll stay.
Everyone wants to stay.
No, I'll protect the noble. Yeah.
So as you head out.
Take
So
the
who's
books.
going out?
Take the books. If you can sell them, sell them.
Oh, okay.
Well, it looks like it's me and Ava.
As you walk out, just sort of by the door, you see water seeping through the floorboards on the roof, just with little, slightly reddish color to them.
Oh.
You get the sense that he's washing himself, but the floor is very thin. It's just cracked floorboards with nothing. No, there's no insulation. It's just wood, and that's it.
Sir.
I'm a little preoccupied.
You're flooding the place.
All right, I'm gonna go shopping with them.
You change your mind.
The soldier, just make sure he doesn't die. Also, clean him up if you can. You are good at bandaging people. I assume.
Bandages, yes. I'm not putting any perfumes or anything like that on him.
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't die. If you request it.
Dying is up to him.
Did they say that we can return him dead or alive? Or is it just alive?
Actually, what was that? Was that dead alive or just alive?
In any case,
got this.
don't worry.
This is probably alive.
Could you just please say on the thing, probably alive? They don't play 2 gold. They just want him. Want to know where he is. So maybe
mostly.
alive. Maybe
Wanted,
dead.
probably alive. That's the new merch line.
You head out, and if you're looking for clothing, make an investigation check.
Who's gonna make it? Or are we all making it?
I'll make the investigation check. I've shopped before. Cheap clothes.
Yeah,
cheapest
you know
thing
the area.
that I can find.
16, yeah, easy enough. It's nothing special. It's just very kind of cheap, nasty. I don't know what would be considered cheap, nasty fabric. Cotton, I suppose, maybe. Not
Polypop.
really.
Polypop.
Yeah.
That's the
Very
green
just-
cloth I use there. It is coarse, it's all buggery. It is not
Yeah.
the most comfortable silks. He just gets something really, really chafy.
Yeah, it's not.
Drill cotton.
It's not awful. It's functional, but it's probably a far cry from what he's used to. Where if he is indeed a noble.
Perfect.
Find
Alright,
somewhere to
there's
buy
a place that
bandages.
we can go to the actual market, but there's a place that I want to go to buy clothes if you need some. Is it close by?
You could probably find it. So if we just hop over to Baldur's Gate City, you can probably find it in the sort of a similar area around this side of the lower city. Because if you recall, this is the somewhat nicer side of the lower city, and the other side where the docks are, where your warehouse is a bit more industrial and a bit more down market, shall we say?
Sure. Yeah. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Also, sorry.
Oh yeah, it's around here. They also make burlap sacks for potatoes, so it should be good.
Can we just get a Bullock sack and say, we got this for you? And you just watch your face and go, oh, here you go.
Let's go buy it, and we have to get him clothes at least.
Yeah.
So
Can I've got background criminal, so I've got a criminal contact. Can I use criminal contact to find a buyer for the books?
You absolutely can. You get the you get the sense that this kind of stuff is usually traded in the upper city. There's not, but using your criminal contact, you get let me think.
When you throw a curveball to the DM, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I would say make a. What would this be? Make an insight check.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
4.
Nope.
Okay. He offers you 10 gold for each of the books.
Each?
For each book?
No.
Where's that gold? Is this your fence, Burlock? I mean, sorry, not Burlock. Is this your fence, short stack?
Hey man, it's
I
paper,
thought-
isn't it?
I thought we had a connection.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't use them, can you? And if you want to sell them properly, you got to get into the upper city. And frankly, I don't see you doing that anytime soon. So I'm the best you got.
Our next stop.
The best thing about doing deals is knowing when to walk away, and just walks away.
All right, man, you're lost.
Is that the best fence you have?
I think it's been downgraded to fence post.
I mean,
Teeth were crooked.
true.
What's
should
our?
I try to find someone to sell the spell books to?
Well, we'll wait until we get back from the upper city, because if we're going to go to the upper city to hopefully report to deliver the snowball,
I mean, do
we
we have
could-
enough money to buy goods instead then? Like,
as if
oh,
you're going to ask what's our party coffers at the moment. Mike's off.
Mine.
Oh yeah, I thought you said something.
I did.
Uh,
We're
party
sitting pretty in
goal.
terms of funds.
I don't think we have a party fund, do we?
We do. I have it.
How much is it? It's not enough.
Oh,
179.
that's nice.
Oh, that's a lot
Oh.
actually. Yeah. If that's then we can buy like 3 potions of healing if everyone's okay with that. Other than that, if anyone else does anyone else need anything? More
I'll
berries?
probably need to get a couple more javelins, but we can do that shopping trip later. Because we're going. My thought process: go get clothing for the noble, give the noble back. On our loop, and our way back, we get materials if we get more
Oh.
money.
So you're saying that we should just once we buy the clothes, just go back to the tavern and then take them up and then
Yeah,
go
'cause
shopping after.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
'Cause
Like
we're
we
gonna
do
get-
that.
We're gonna get from returning the noble anyways.
He might let us into the upper city anyway to sell the books.
Okay. that's
I
fine
just
then.
considered that I ran into one of my criminal contacts. I've got some Death Star books. He looks at the books and then 10 gold. Nah, and I'm just walking by.
Okay, that's fine. So we return back to the tavern then to give him the burlap sack. Or sorry, the clothes made out of burlap sack. And,
I want that in story. I wanted to give him the bill like that, but we
The
found a
clothes made
nice
of burlap.
sack.
And yeah, we return.
Oh,
back
how
to
much
tavern.
did the clothes cost?
Oh yeah, how much did it cost?
Oh, for those cheap clothes like that, a silver.
Okay.
Oh, see, we saved
Right
9
out of the
silver.
party fund.
Yeah, we saved 9 silver. See, why would we buy it from the tavern?
Because it's custom fit for somebody else.
It was probably
So-
also
yeah,
way
exactly.
nicer.
No.
It's fine. We just
You
need to
see,
get it
you
on
the
down.
tavern stuff going around. You get this. It's a somewhat nicer material. It's not quite the sort of the silk of the uppers of the noble silks, but you do see it is sort of got the logo of the Elf Song Tavern, not the logo. This with the Elf Song Tavern on it, and so it is. You do get the sense it was custom made. So that's probably why it's gone up so much.
It's Elf Song Tavern merch, is what you're saying?
No, it's not merch. It's for the waiting staff.
Oh.
Let us know in chat if you want Elf Song Tavern merch.
Probably don't own the copyright to that.
Elf Song Tavern. All right. We bought the clothes. All right. Let's return this
Yeah,
noble back.
Melody.
Let's return this little hen back to his nest.
So, as you approach, Warwick, were you doing anything in particular while you were waiting for them, or you just?
Keeping an eye on him, have a look at his wounds and see what the hell that's about.
If you want to make a medicine check.
I'm not good at it, but it's very not good at it.
It's
Leg
just
is
like,
falling off.
look, man, just leave it alone, will you?
It looks septic. It looks like he's gonna have to cut it. We're gonna have to get it cut off, I think.
I will find a cleric in the upper city. It'll be fine. I just need to get there, and then I need to get out of this city.
So who is after you? What's going on? Why were you kidnapped?
Well, you bloody attacked them. You're implicated anyway now, so
So you can tell.
it kind of brings you in closer. Whatever happened, I have been doing some digging because I think that's why they were after me, because I knew too much. I was doing some digging, and the refugee crisis, and the rise of the cultish activities, definitely connected. I've heard Elturel, I've heard there's nothing there anymore.
What do you mean nothing there? It's a city with
entire
that
city.
stupid light on 24/7.
Yeah. I mean, I believe this is just what I've heard, but it was apparently information enough to get me kidnapped by cultists. But apparently, all that's left is a crater in the ground.
But it's
I
a
don't
city.
know. Yes! And you know what? I think something might be happening to Baldur's Gate as well.
You can't take out a whole city and replace it with a crater. It's a city. No war machine can do that.
Listen, I'm hearing what you're saying, but believe me, this was my thought process as well. But I know what I heard, and after what I've been through, I'm inclined to I'll believe anything. Or I don't know. All I know is that I need to get out of here because something's going on with these, and I don't like it.
And you're saying these dead 3 cultist people are behind, like they kidnapped you because you knew too much, and they took out an entire city. Those whelps. Okay, they blew us up.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to Elturel. I've heard rumors and happenstance. I know that after I did some snooping around, I asked a few too many questions, and suddenly I was in a literal pile of shit, being stabbed repeatedly. My fingernails are gone. Look, and he kind of waves his bloody hand in your face.
Look, I don't care what fashionable things nobles do to their fingernails. It's
fuck off! You know perfectly well this isn't fashion.
Well, it's not normal, but look.
It was such a man.
Well, I don't deal with the torture side of things. That's other people's dealings.
I decided I don't want to listen to you anymore.
That's
so
nice.
if you would just please take me to the upper city once I have some clothing, and you will be paid for my ransom, and then I can get out of the city, and you can stay here if you want to. Believe what you want, but don't blame me if you become a crater in the ground.
Well, it'd be a very small crater for me personally. But if you, oh no, you're talking about the entire city. Oh yeah.
Don't know.
What? You weren't talking to me. Now you're talking to me again.
Fuck off.
Whether you like it or not, I'm here to protect you because, well, you're a whelp. You can't protect yourself right now.
He just kind of goes, ah!
Yeah. Yeah. So, whether you like me or not, I'm still here to help you. The others will probably like to get paid.
He just sits back down on the bed and looks very sorry for himself.
Well, that's not going to do much.
Yeah, at this point, the rest of you come in.
We burst through the door. Kill, we got to use some clothes. You don't have to be naked anymore.
Can we just say? Can we just Bill holding up the sack? He's holding up the clothes. I'm holding up the sack.
We got you real clothes. Don't worry.
Oh, thank the gods. Oh, thank the gods.
Then you throw the clothing then you throw the clothing that's chafy as all hell at him. Here you go.
Right. And he's kind of shaking. Right. Could you please help me up?
Go ahead. Help him up.
Oh, so you're talking to me?
Whoever is listening, be it the gods or the fucking demons, just someone get me out of here.
So he's still like all bloodied and stuff and gross.
He's looking better. He's kind of got a bit of his strength back. He's cleaned himself. And suddenly as he puts the clothes on, he seems to, he can't like, he can sort of stand up, but he's still very stumbly and sort of very weak.
No. I'll just princess carry him again.
Thank you.
I'm going to be a nice person. I'm going to roll a medicine check just to see if there's anything I can do.
Go for it. Yeah, you find some bandages fairly easily. You just kind of.
I rip up
Wrap
the
up.
sack that we've got and I'm using that as bandages.
You go. That's really itchy. It's fine. It's fine. It's just until I get to the upper city. It's fine. It's fine. I can deal with
Thankfully,
this.
you don't have any
I am a
nails to eat,
chasso.
to scratch.
I am a chasso. Right.
Precto,
Please
precto,
get me out of
precto.
here.
I just want to say, thankfully, you don't have any nails to scratch yourself with. So if it's itchy, you're not going to scratch.
Okay, he just
Look
kind
on the
of
bright
like,
side.
his entire mojo is just gone. He doesn't even be able to give you a rebuttal. He just goes, "Ugh." And you slowly but surely, do you lead him up to the gates?
I'm carrying him.
Fine.
Phil just at the
Baby
back,
or
just
fire?
They're like a princess.
Carrying like a princess. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Princess carrying him.
We could have
Streets
got a
are-
cart.
Yeah, it's fine.
No.
My strength's decent.
Well, actually, should I carry? Because I've got strength of 6. What's your strength?
My strength is 16.
Oh, it's the same. So yeah, no, you got it.
You slowly but surely take this bedraggled, tortured noble up to the gates. And as you approach, you see two guards just kind of standing there, either side of the gates. Different guards from the ones you saw last night. Both look human. Two men. Just either side of the... Halt! If you wish entry into the upper city, you must first answer this riddle. And the other guy just goes, "Oh." One of us only tells the truth, the other tells only lies. Like, then I've told you this 1,000 times. I am sorry, but I had no choice. And before you, these two guards just break out into an argument.
So the one that started is the one telling the lies, and the other one that had no choice was the one that tells the truth. Can we move on?
Did we walk into a fucking sphinx? That's what's going on here.
Oh,
You two lovebirds
fun.
having a lover's spat, are you?
Lovers? No, he took my wife as look, I didn't know. I had she thought, you'll lie again. They're going back and forth at each other.
Tea.
Phil's trying not to kill himself laughing.
you could always share the wife.
Walking.
Yeah.
Fuck, what
Polyamorous.
the fuck is that?
And you see this little fist.
It's
Hey, it's 5:46. All right, polyamory is in.
Look, do you have business in the upper city or not?
yes.
I tilt
Don't
the
change the
noble
subject.
so that he
Don't
can...
change the subject. Do your fucking job first before you start unnecessary spat. What do you have business in the upper city? Please spare me
I
from
tilt the noble so the noble can talk.
I am Clint Jasso of the Jasso family, and I demand to be reunited with my house.
Yeah.
He was
Just
kidnapped.
go. Just go.
Thank you.
As we walk past, like, I turn
And
to
he's
the
like,
one with...
oh, do your job, you say, and then you just let them go. It's like, well, I'm distracted by it. And as you go on, they're just prattling off. With this.
As we go past, I turn to the first one and I go, I love the riddle, by the way.
Tell a riddle.
Look, And the other guy just go before you make things worse. And they just start.
Let's go.
Start arguing.
They were lovely.
All right.
Has anyone got prestidigitation?
Alright,
Because that would really be fun right now. So,
all right, little noble. Where's your house? Lead us to it.
Perhaps a temple first.
perhaps.
Why?
Because he does need some healing.
Because
You want to
Yes.
go pray before you see? Oh.
I need a cleric. I can't go to my family looking like this.
I mean, sure, whatever. You're
Do
from
you-
the Zappa City, soldier? Where's your temple? Where's a temple?
I don't usually go to the temples. They don't do
Eat
anything
them.
for me.
Lead the way.
Oh, they ran out of
Yeah.
wine for you.
Holy wine is usually really low strength. Yeah, bars do much better when it comes to wine.
Sure.
I'm sure we'll find a place.
Yeah, just
Is there
Well,
any?
Warwick, you would know where the Temple of the Red Knight would be in the upper city.
Yeah, let's go elsewhere. Is there
We're
any?
still on the,
Is there
we're
any?
still on the tavern map.
Is there any drive-through
Yeah.
temples around?
Oh, you are. That's
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
Is there any religion that
I've been
you
looking
follow
at Baldur's Gate this
specifically?
entire time.
Any religion that you follow specifically?
Lathander, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
Preferably, I'll take anything at this point.
We could always go to the Temple of the Dead 3.
I'm not going back into the sewers. That's for sure.
Know where it is. That's the. Oh no, we've destroyed a couple of those. We'll start searching around the entire city. Just look for big buildings.
I mean,
that stand out over
it's
the
easy
others.
enough. The upper city is a lot nice. Obviously, a lot nicer than the lower city. Whereas the lower city is these sort of overhanging, sort of Tudor, boarded and rickety old houses. The upper city is mainly made out of stone, particularly this sort of limestone, very smooth paved streets as opposed to the broken and rough cobble. And you see a lot of people you see the city guard proper walking past, much smarter uniforms than the Flaming Fist. People strolling past. There's this huge market square which you pass, which has got all sorts of stalls and setups, little odds and ends here and there. And eventually you do find your way to a temple of Lathander, where I presume you leave Klim.
Well, we don't leave. We
We don't
wait.
leave. We got. I walk Clem in. I'm just carrying him everywhere.
Alright, dunk them into the pool of holy water. Probably
Light shine on you this morning. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Can I help you? One of the priests, one of the acolytes sort of approaches you as you enter. I'm sorry, there's not another service for another couple of hours still. Oh my.
This young
We have
lordling
someone
needs.
here who needs healing.
Oh goodness gracious. This. Oh God, it is. Hold on, I'm just gonna fetch. And he runs off. Comes back with a sort of a female cleric in sort of just white robes, the rising sun of the morning lord emblazoned on her acolyte robes, and they both lead. Come now. And they sort of take the noble off your hands and gradually lead him off into the temple. And the same priest as before comes back and says, "Thank you. You've brought a child back into the light. Great blessings be upon you for this fine deed."
We will need him back after you've dealt with him.
Oh no, he won't be. He's in no fit state to go anywhere at the moment. You say he's from a noble family?
Yes, we're returning him. He was kidnapped.
Mm.
But we
Might I
need
take the
anyone
name?
to-
His name was
Bob?
no.
He kept
It
saying his
was
last name.
Clem Jasser.
Exactly.
Jesso, right. Well, we will send correspondence to the Jasso family on your behalf. You've done plenty. Thank you.
But the reward?
Reward? Reward is the pleasure of a deed well done, surely.
Yes,
We'll
but
promise at least 10 gold.
yeah. Reward, like, deed well done is all good, but so an army marches on their stomach. And deed well done doesn't feed that stomach.
Well, very well. Might I take your names and perhaps where we might find you, and we'll have that sent. If the family are offering a reward, we will forward it your way. I'm afraid we can't have him leave this temple. He's in no fit state.
Perhaps we could go fetch the family.
I would be hesitant to. You look.
Deed well
He
done.
kind of looks. He looks at the sort of the. He looks at the paladin and the shirtless barbarian, and says, "Perhaps it'd be best if one of our men, one of our acolytes, were sent to correspond with the patriarch family, rather than sell swords, I presume."
Sell
True,
sword?
true. Well, we aren't the best looking, so I think it's fine.
I'm not
I
a
have
soul
an axe.
sword. I've
So,
got
Perhaps take-
maybe.
Regardless,
Technically, I'm a sellsword, I guess.
well, currently working for the Flaming Fist. I think that should, well, actually, I was about to say garner some respect, but no, it doesn't garner respect, does it?
let me just.
We can leave him here. Can we just talk to him before we leave, though?
How about we come back?
Yes. How long will it take to him for it to be recovered? In the day.
I imagine several days. His wounds look grievous, and he's not received proper treatment. I fear whatever's. We must act to prevent the spread of infection, and dress his wounds properly.
You can tell his family to blame the guards because we tried to bring him back last night, but they kind of stopped us from coming into the upper city.
Well, if you have a message to leave for him, please do let me know now, and I'll pass it on. But he needs rest, and he needs time to recuperate.
Stop stepping in shit.
No. Does anyone have any paper? Do you have paper?
He kind of just goes as you swear in a temple.
Soldier, this requires finesse. Do you have paper and lettering, or do we just tell you?
Word of mouth shall suffice. My memory's not quite so bad.
All right, so we are representatives of the Flame Fist. However, we chose of our own hearts to save this young lad, and it would be great if you return the favor. We're not sure if his assailants are still after him, so we
Right.
will
If
Assailants.
Yes.
tell him
continue contact.
if he needs help, he knows where to find us.
He does
Right.
not know where to find
Okay.
us. He doesn't know where we were.
He does. I told him what the place was called.
Oh yeah, when you woke him up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to let him know. Might I take your names? Will he know?
We did not tell our names.
Eva.
Sure. Just find
Right.
Ava. Perfect.
Ava. Okay. Thank you. Will do.
Chirpy's got it. All right. Let's.
There must be something I can give you.
How
No,
about
not monetary.
Do you have holy water that you can spare?
We might do actually. We might be able to spare some of that. Yes. Jacqueline and another sort of acolyte comes up. Yes, fetch a 2 vials of holy water if you wouldn't mind. Here you are. If you were expecting something more, I'm sorry that we can't give you much more, but here you are.
Oh, this is enough. Perfect. I grab one.
Very well.
I toss it to short stack, and also I give it also another one to soldier. These will help. Well, actually, you don't need one. I give it back.
I give it to Ava.
I give it to Chirpy instead. I give it to Ava.
Yeah.
I forgot that you're fine, but these two need.
So we have a thing of holy water.
You have a vial, yes.
Okay.
This is precautions, I guess.
Well, stay safe out there. If you do want to return for a service, next one begins in an hour 20.
Oh, perfect. We'll be here next week.
Right.
At the wrong time. I'm
Alright,
sure.
All right.
Very well.
I leave. Let's get out of here.
Blessings of the morning, Lord, upon you.
Yeah, ba-ba-da.
Blessings of things.
Burlock doesn't poke fun at him, but gives a respectful nod and walks out.
How about
Nods.
Religions are only bad.
Right.
Only bad things come from religions.
Cults and religions are the same thing.
They are.
what?
They really are.
All right.
What temple did we drop him off at?
Lathander. Morning
Lathander.
Lord.
Right, so what are you doing now?
Or city market, right?
I think we need to go to the market. We need to find some place to dump these books. And I don't think 10 gold, don't think that's going to be enough.
No. Okay.
Even if it's 10 gold per spell that's in there, I think that may be okay.
That's a lot of money. I don't think that's gonna happen.
5 gold per spell then.
The
You
other
so
That was same thing.
Something.
so you as you head out with the intent you ask around, and most people will tell you that there's only really one magic store. Well, there's only one reputable magic store in the upper city, and it's called the Dragon's Hoard. And so you ask around, and eventually you find yourself before this big building with a sort of a swinging sign of a sort of a red dragon sleeping on a pile of money, and a pile of sort of coins, and you enter,
I've actually,
and behind the
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, and as you enter, you see it's quite a jarring sight compared to what you've seen before, but this grand building with all sorts of shelves full of scrolls, another shelf full of potions, and several glass cases holding weapons, shields, other items. And behind the counter is this very matronly looking dragonborn. And she turns around and says, welcome. It's always nice to have guests. How might I help you now today, fine sirs and ma'ams?
It's a dragonborn.
Welcome to the Dragon's Hoard.
It's a good name. I've heard of this place. I've heard that you deal in very good arcane arts.
No finer in the whole city. Believe me, if you can trust our reputation by the fact that we've been able to hold on to the store for so long in such a city as this.
Burlock just nods. Yeah, that's understandable.
Right. Soldiers, you wanted to sell? Go ahead. This place is a good one.
In our
so-
investigations, we've picked up some things that we're looking to actually offload to raise some money for further investigations.
Well, what items in particular are you thinking of holding off?
It seems like the people that we're investigating have been attacking some mages and for some spellcasters, I think, and these were in their possession, hidden away.
Spell books, you said?
Spell books, yes.
Those might be of some use. May I have a look?
Go for it.
She sort of takes the books and starts thumbing through. I see. This is fairly entry level stuff here, but even the smallest magic items can be quite a. So for this red book here, I can offer you, I would say, 60 gold for this one. For this other book here, this greenish book, I would say 50. And this black scale-bound book has quite a few spells of a high caliber. So for this, I would say 100 gold.
That sounds a lot more than what the people in Lower City was going to offer. So
you do not want to sell these kind of things in the Lower City. They will try something frightful, and if you don't sell it to them at an incredibly reduced price, they'll probably just stab you and take it off your corpse. So
and they'll
best
get
to
into
come
the
here.
hands.
That's how we've built up our reputation. It is the one place you can trust in the entire city.
Yeah. My fear
These
is
kind of
that
items.
if we
What
sell
was
them
your
to
name?
Low City, we'll get
Inside check.
My name is Eris, honey.
Eris.
For the how much were you offering again? Sorry, I was.
So
looking
for
at-
all three books together, I would say that comes to 210 gold.
All right. In the first book, how much were you offering?
60 for the first,
50,
50
100.
for the second, and 100 for the third.
Right. That seems fair.
It seems totally acceptable, and at least selling it here, it won't be offsold to miscreants who are probably going to use those spells against us, or those enforcing the law.
Are you in law enforcement then, or are you mercenaries?
It's a weird combination of both. We're doing outsourced work because the Flaming Fist
Figured the Flaming Fist.
are stretched
Bunch
right
of
now.
thugs. I don't particularly like them.
Neither do I.
I don't
That
think
being
anyone
said-
likes them.
No. That being said, their leader, the Duke, he's visited the store a couple times, and he's an upstanding man. He's a beacon of honor in this city, if ever there was one. It's just a shame he can't bring his subordinates into such a control. I do hope he's safe.
Duke fucking Ravenguard.
No, without the F. Yes, without the F. That's
Duke
yes.
Akin Ravengard. There we
No,
go.
not that one either. Duke Ravengard.
Duke.
I've heard many people say that could be his middle name. I've heard many people say it. Like that.
He's- Duke is. There might be some confusion. Duke is his title.
Yeah.
His first name is Alder.
Oh.
And
He
there's
said,
no
"Dude, order fucking name."
there's no fucking in there. There's no.
No, unless he comes from some far-off culture where that just happens to be a common name. No, he does not have an expletive for a middle name.
Oh, well, all right. I thought he seemed. I don't know. He would have been much more likable if his middle name was that. But whatever.
A man of the people.
I don't
maybe.
doubt it. I do not doubt that. But is there anything else I can offer you from our selection?
I'm gonna have a look around. See if I can find anything fun.
Fun.
There's a lot. There's a bunch of stuff. You see weapons. You see this great sword. You see chainmail. You see a lot of scrolls, including one scroll in a very fancy gold case, a sort of gold filigreed glass case. You see lots of potions. You see another scimitar in another fancy sort of gold case, similar to the scroll. So there's quite a few items on selection. A glaive as well.
So, potions. Glaive is interesting, but the
Carry potion.
The glaive. That is a very curious glaive. That is. This weapon will keeps you on high alert in essence. It sort of taps into your. It sort of magically awakens you if you are attacked while you are currently indisposed, shall we say? Sort of acts as its own sort of
sleeping
alarm
indisposed
system.
or with a lady of negotiable affection?
It's sleeping, yes.
Okay.
If you are sleeping, it will wake you, but it also bolsters your alertness, so you can act faster if you should get into an altercation.
See, back in the days in the fronts, we just used to eat coffee. Does the
I've
same
heard of
thing.
that coffee.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard some of the patriarch families have gotten shipments of that from Chulp. I would love to try some myself, but you just don't get it in these parts. They kind of the patriarchs hoard all that to themselves.
Well, that's.
I'm amazed that you got coffee in the ranks. That's quite incredible. Where were you posted?
It depends on the
If you don't
posting.
mind me
and
asking.
depends on the posting. Depends on what contraband's moving through the area. Type situation.
Well, I know better than to ask too many questions, so I'll leave it at that. Would you be interested in the glaive?
I believe it'll be out of our price range. Seeing our price range is essentially what you've just sold us, or just bought off us.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Oh honey.
Yeah.
Oh honey. Right. Okay. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. There's
So-
some. I do have some scrolls you might be interested in. I've got plenty of healing potions.
Sherlock's just nodding his head like a bobblehead going, healing.
Healing potions. Well, the standard healing potions will set you back 50 gold. If you're interested in more potent mixes, 150 up to 450 I can also offer.
I think we're
I-
looking for the smaller ones. We're not quite as experienced as most of the customers that come here, so trying the selection first is most likely.
I don't really use weapons. I more hit things. Do you have anything that might suit my needs?
Boxing gloves.
I have you partake in sort of martial arts, am I correct in assuming
Yeah,
that?
that's it.
I have this, and she reaches under the counter and pulls out a sort of a small wooden box and opens it up, and there is a single dart in there. This is enchanted to have sharper potency and to be sort of a guided strike and hit your targets more easily.
Price range.
That will set you back 1,000 gold.
Yeah. It was a hint to Eric that we have a very low price range.
Oh, lower
Yeah.
than I'm
Remember what you just sold
Yes,
us as our
okay,
price
right.
range.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not used to. I'm sorry. I'll put that away.
The flaming fists don't really pay very well.
You know, if the Duke were here, well, no use in wishful thinking.
Well, they don't pay
Make
us.
do with what we have. We
Yeah.
make do with what we have, don't we?
Yeah.
So, how many? If you're here for healing potions, what can I offer you? How many would you be looking for?
I kind of whisper to the party. We technically, if we're paying full price, we have enough for 7.
Well, okay, 7, but
Because we
Do you
have
want to-
300 and
do you want to blow all that money?
No.
it's
One for each of us sounds fair.
it's up to you. Like,
I'd say
I'm
6.
just saying, technically, what we have.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd say 6 and have some spending money for drinks afterwards. Well, or funeral money, if it comes to that.
Yeah.
Do we want to try
I
and
s-
bargain?
Oh, we're going to try a bargain, but I would say 1 each. And since we're buying 4, could we see if we can get a discount? But who's making that call, though?
Excuse me. Do you have I'm gonna look over your spell scrolls collection. Do you have? I know our price range isn't much, but do you save scrolls, or are they constantly made? How do you make your scrolls?
Well, most of our scrolls are made by my husband, who works in the back. He creates most of this stuff. Some, like this one here, and she points to the one in the fancy glass case. I don't quite know how we get. Well, I do know how we came across that, but it's more happenstance. That one's a bit more pricey.
How did he get that? What is it?
That it's our prized possession. That one set you back 20,000 gold pieces. That scroll contains a spell which can halt the flow of time. Briefly, and you are free to act on your own, but time freezes around you. It's quite the collector's item.
Said your husband makes it.
Dangerous. No, he did not make that. He's not nearly that strong. We came across it. Well, I don't think I'm privy to tell you how we came across it, if I'm entirely honest.
It's 20,000 gold is a steal. That kind of magic power. So, magical implement.
Burlock just looks at that scroll going, lost in thought in a few seconds.
I was gonna ask if you have any scrolls of Revivify.
It certainly stopped time for this one over here.
That's what I'm grumbling.
Sorry, what were you looking for?
Oh, I was wondering if you had any scrolls of Revivify. I just wanted to see if you carried any of the divine spells.
That particular spell, not really. We do have a few lower level clerical spells, if that's what you're after.
I was just curious.
That particular one, no.
Do you know anyone?
Here, listen. I will say, because I feel for you, because I know life in the city can be hard. If you buy 5 of those healing potions, I'll throw in, and she pulls out a smaller scroll. I'll throw in this for free.
What is it?
This is a scroll of a spell called Spare the Dying.
Ah.
Do you mean spare the paladin?
It's just a simple. It won't bring anyone back from the dead, but it might keep you from there, albeit briefly.
Perfect. That's exactly the kind of spell I was looking for. If 5 healing potions for an extra bit of
250. Yeah, I can do that.
just for saving.
Yeah.
250 is fine.
Burlock just nods.
Oh. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with y'all, and so that will come to a total of 250.
Mhm.
And I do hope to see you again, perhaps in brighter days and brighter circumstances.
Oh, surely.
When we're rich and we can buy that stopping time.
Indeed. Well, 20,000 gold is a lot for even some of the patriarch families here.
And then we also need to try and find out how to do the reading that as well. So
Yeah, no, that is the. I mean, believe me, my husband's tried to replicate that. It is elusive for all but the brightest of minds.
Burlock, it's a challenge.
You know what? Bugger it. I'm going.
I'm never one to judge a book by its cover.
Oh, just judge. It's
yeah.
it's an open book there.
I'm going to try to just have a look at it, just to see if I can make heads or tails of it.
It's rolled up. You can't see the contents of it.
Oh, the golden scroll. The scroll in the case is. Okay, I thought it was just.
It's
on
rolled.
display.
It's rolled up, and you don't see the interior of it.
Okay, fair enough. I won't flip it then.
Is it like the one in Kung Fu Panda where it's just blank?
It's empty.
It's a mirror.
The power is in you.
That's mirror image scroll. It's a mirror.
And there you go.
Okay.
or invisibility.
All right.
No, you just dropped that.
Made with invisible ink.
Think
And
we've,
for those of you that
So-
have a D&D Second Edition Monsters Manual, check out the Invisible Stalker.
That's in 5e as well.
Oh, okay.
we're gonna use
Coming
it.
up next.
Roll for initiative.
Don't poke
perfect.
the GM.
Let's,
So,
I think we're good.
Yep. As can we stop off at a place and get a couple of javelins as well? Because I like having a few range options.
yeah,
Don't have to. play it
easy
out,
enough.
just-
Yeah, okay, yeah, easy enough. You go to a blacksmith and you find, let's say, for how many? 2 javelins. How many javelins are you looking for?
2 to 4.
Each javelin will cost you 3 gold, we'll say.
Look over at Ava and ask for some money for javelins.
If it helps, you can sell off this piece of chainmail.
Yeah.
Holds the chainmail up, smells it, gives it back. Need to
You
clean
can
it first.
pre-smelt it.
That's very
Any
nice.
blacksmith? Any blacksmiths to buy resmelting?
Yep.
Oh, no, not by much though.
Yep.
Wait, Ava's the one handling the money.
Yeah.
Alright. I have a proposition. I would like to borrow, not spend, but borrow some money. Chevy,
I should grab 2 javelins.
do you
So I
mind
just
if
added
I-
that.
borrow about 80 gold from the party fund.
Do we have 80 gold left? Mike.
Here, Mike.
We do have 80 gold.
Okay.
Why do you need 80 gold?
Well, on top of my 20, I can buy a pearl. If I have a pearl, I can see things a bit more clearly. There's a bit of a... I'm missing a few components for some of my spells, you see. It's for identify. Character.
Okay.
Do you have an arcane focus?
I do.
Because I
Not.
think
Oh, my smith was a
don't.
mark.
yes, that's right. Artifice and smith tools. So you don't, if it's unless it has a specific cost.
It has a
I
cost.
don't think you. It does have it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it has a specific
That's
cost.
identify is the one thing everyone forgets has a cost.
Yeah, no, everybody has to pay a cost. Everybody has to pay a cost.
So
I
you
think.
wanted 80, and how much did you
Yes.
want?
I just grabbed 6. What was it? How many was it for javelins? 2 gold or 3 gold per?
3 gold each.
So yeah, so I got 2 javelins. So I
I'm
just
literally
took 6.
just pulling that figure out my ass because I can't be bothered to look it up.
I think javelins are they're worth about that much, maybe
Yeah.
more. Pretty expensive.
We've got 53 gold pieces left.
I will
Nice.
ask our dragonborn friend for the pearl. She probably has at least one.
Oh, you're looking for magical components. I can accommodate that, absolutely. So you want a pearl?
One that's a bit this big. My teacher said that it's used for one of a very common spell, so I've been needing to buy one.
I am familiar indeed, yes. Yeah. So you get a pearl. That's 20 gold, I believe it is.
100.
100 gold.
Yes.
Yep,
To use ident-
sure.
Perfect.
I'm glad everyone forgets about that component. But thank you for reminding me.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And you just kind of put it in my pouch. All right. I exit and I look at I look at Chirpy and say, "I will pay it back. I just need it if we're going to go into battle, especially if we find any more things lying on the ground, of course." So
Okay.
I don't want to fight those frickin' fists again.
Yeah, but
So,
it's,
is there
the
anything
festival
else?
Oh,
Is there anything else you're doing in the upper city, or
No, and it's 5 SP per javelin, not.
Ah,
Fine. The upper city. It's fine.
I will grace you.
Upper city costs, inflation.
Okay, make it 10 SP.
Yeah, 1 gold each. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that means we just got 4 extra gold for the party fund again. Okay, thank you. I just books, they're useful.
Ooh, 57. We have money.
I don't think I need anything more. I do need to offload the chainmail.
We need bandages.
Probably.
Oh, do we need a healer's kit?
Or a healer's kit.
You could certainly go for a healer's kit. Yeah.
No, here's kit. No, I do not. Well, I've got.
I mean,
here's
is
for
anyone
the
even
healing.
proficient in medicine?
Yes, I am now because I use my survival instincts to take proficiency in medicine.
Nice, nice.
My medicine's +3.
Same. Because I'm proficient in it now, but I've got horrible wisdom. Oh,
I mean, a healer's kit would be good. A healer's kit. Ball bearings, you said? Ball. If you wanted to use those. I
Perfume.
think that's it. Perfume, oil, flour,
Technically,
chicken, everything.
Why do you need
technically,
chicken?
if you've gone for that, so just to clarify, if you've gone for that survival instincts ability, that
Mhm.
means you don't get danger sense,
Yep, which is fine.
and for the ones you chose, you get so you get to choose
Double.
two skills.
Which was
That's-
survival and medicine.
Okay, and they are doubled, so I
Yep.
can actually set that up for you.
Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want danger sense? It is good against fireballs.
Necromantic fireballs of that.
I'm good.
Do we have any protections against that necromancy stuff?
Not sure why I got the holy water, but I don't think it's gonna help.
No, don't think it's gonna help.
That's for the undead. Necromancy.
Now here we go.
Why is it not?
Hmm.
I'll figure out the why that's not working later.
Well, do you want to take our
Break.
break now?
yes, we
Oh,
can take a break. Good idea.
Yeah.
Before we get into more evilness, we can actually do
Yeah.
break.
Sounds good to me.
So we'll take our break, and we'll be back soon. I know we've had a bit of shopping today, we've had a little bit of RP, but we're probably still going to get killed when we head straight back down. I
Have
don't
you
know. if
tried
we-
shopping up the city?
Yeah,
TPK.
and I don't think we're going to be able to do side quests for a magic shop owner who can create magic, or husband can create magic, etc. I don't think we're that, when our price range as well is that low, so we're obviously, well, they're noobs. I'm just old. So we'll take a break. We'll be back soon. Thank you for sticking around, and hopefully enjoy the second part when we get back.
All right.
See you soon. Bye.
And we're back! Yay! And in the background, I hear the new GM who dis. So, you can add the. Yeah. I will speak to you in character in a moment. We're back from our break. Thanks for sticking around. We're here for our second part of the fourth episode of Saints and Sinners, where we're probably going to go back to the sewers and get stinky and get killed, and we're just going to be adding to the floaties into the sewers. So yay! Just a reminder that you can donate to the channel. If you donate while we're live, every dollar or every 100 bits donation helps out the channel and helps out the players, and can even help out the GM if you really want to be evil. So if you donate and do a hashtag of the player or character, then that person gets a chat dice. It starts at D4, goes D6, D8, D10, then D12. If it goes past D12, the GM gets a D20. The GM currently has 2 D20s to use against us. The current standing is a 1D6, which apparently I've got. And so if you donate to somebody else, I lose it. And it goes to a D8. And so it adds up, but the idea is to use it or lose it. And it also helps out the channel. So that's also good. Just a reminder as well, it's not really been fully officially announced, but if anyone rolls 2020 in the game for this year, I'm going to give away a sub. It's just that simple. I'll give away a sub to someone that's not subbed in chat. So keep active, keep chatting. We're reading chat as well. We're talking to each other out of game in chat. So it's about help. Yeah, the GM's totally focused on everything. So just as a heads up, I'm going to be giving away. I don't have a full announcement trailer or anything yet, but I will get something soon. It's on my list of things to do. So yeah, let's go to everybody else. And now everyone's unmuted, so now everyone's quiet.
So we're going to go back to the sewers to find turtles.
So, do I get the 50 in the party fund, or are you keeping it?
Yes, you can get the 50 for the party fund.
Okay.
I was expecting you to get the 50, take 10 for your alcohol fund, and then give the 40 to the party.
Yeah, the chainmail only went for 20.
Yeah.
Can't believe they only went for 20. I can't believe they ripped me off for only 15 gold. I mean, 10 gold is nothing.
What's nothing? What?
And
2 copper?
And I walk off with a giant keg, a giant hip flask that big, designed for a giant. Yes, I know. It's in the background.
I can get my hip flask. Oh god, I just got overhead.
Whoa, we got a donation. There we go.
Ah.
I can't read it. I've got to change that because that didn't come through properly. Let's see. Oh, okay. Trent Monk just donated. Trent Monk donated $1. Awesome, fantastic. Which is probably going to go to a random person. So, hey Trent, welcome in. You don't get to usually see it, watch us. So, hey, cool. GM, would you like to do a random D4, please? And we'll see who gets the D8.
Can we just have it be everybody's? And when we need it.
Oh, it's up to you.
No, the D4. I can't have you keep chat die.
Oh, okay. So D3. So anyone but me, apparently. Anyone want to do a roll then?
All right.
A D3.
D3. All right, I'll roll it. All
Yeah,
right.
you roll it.
And
1d3,
from stream
so-
layout, left to right. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what order we're in, but okay.
You're 1.
Yeah. So
On
Will's
2.
1,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Emmy's 2, and 3. So Will, you get it.
Perfect.
There we go. The
Actually,
person
it
rolling
was
the dice
rigged.
rigs the dice.
I rigged it. They're loaded die. A 1d3.
Now we have a party fun document.
There we go.
Yay.
Fun. All right. So
All right.
we have everyone's bought everything they needed.
Yes.
Everyone's...
I have stabby things. I have smashy things. I'm good.
Okay.
And we didn't buy anything to get rid of the smell.
No.
Okay.
How long have we spent shopping?
It's probably by now. It's about early afternoon.
Okay, so it's been a while since we dropped off our friend.
Yeah.
Just
Should
a
we
few
check on him
hours.
on the way back through?
Friend.
They said a few days, a few hours. Yeah, no, it's fine.
I mean,
Maybe they did a rush order.
like, check on him to see if maybe his family showed up as well.
They are only going to give 2 gold as a reward. I don't think the family cares.
I'd rather have a favor from the person himself, actually.
He did tell me that he owed me one.
But he
you
also
get that in
told me
writing?
he told me that he was going to leave the city as soon as possible.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to get those in
Also-
writings, those IRUs, I think. IRUs? Yeah.
Our coupons.
Yeah.
We have a coupon book.
We have a Tarina coupon currently.
I would need to
Bet you
update the
do.
journal to say that that IOU from the elf song's been used. That favour.
No, that wasn't from the elf song. That was from the. Oh, you're talking about the one that we had from the elf song and the one from the. What's the name?
The gambler, yes.
Yeah, the gambler.
Okay.
We,
Tarina,
haven't.
we have a Tarina coupon.
Yeah, we haven't
That's
had we haven't used the Torino coupon yet. We've used our favor from the elf song tavern though.
Yeah, we need to
Do,
we need to keep an eye on those.
do we want to go book a room for the elf song, and then we've got a place to crash?
That's
we can
where
find-
that's pretty much our base at the moment, unfortunately.
We can find a place to sleep once. I mean, we'll find a place to sleep if we need.
I think
don't we need
booking-
to put down the money now.
I think booking
Yeah.
room, but booking room in a place which actually maybe has baths, especially if we're going to a sewer.
Not a
You
high priority.
you would know that those a place to sleep with baths would be in the upper city.
Which won't let us back
The
in.
only things the only thing you'd get in the lower city is something like the bathhouse, which is it's dedicated to being a bathhouse and it's also quite small.
Hmm.
Yeah, those markets are separated.
I wonder
No
if the
place with,
bathhouse
like,
even open today. Because imagine
A
just coming back.
bathtub? Or
We have a
room
bucket.
a room with some buckets.
Bucket's good enough. I think a place with a stable would be fine. Stable or a well.
Is that for the dwarf? Is this a racist thing?
No, I'm just saying it's a place that we could sleep. That's easier.
Okay.
I mean, we don't need to book it now. I don't feel that we need to. We have nothing to put away at least, and I live here,
Well-
so I'll just go home.
Ooh, that's
You
right.
have
We
a
could go to your
house?
home.
Well, it's not a home, but it's a workshop. I mean, yeah, as long as you don't die, then I guess. I'm sure that our partnership is ending by the time we end this cult, so I don't think we need to find a place to stay.
Well,
All right, what are you all doing?
I think are we waiting or are we going back to the
Uh,
bathhouse when open?
That is true. So the idea that I was thinking was that they are going to be ready for us this time if we wait till nighttime.
I think I would
So
like
I-
to just walk in
Yes, that's what I
and
was.
just go
Actually, why
straight
not?
into the secret entrance. And yeah,
I don't think we should wait till nighttime. I think we just walk in, even if the masseuses are there. I think we just walk in. I mean, obviously, if they get a town guard, it may be a problem, but we'll be in the sewer by then, and it'll be fine.
the town guard in the lower city is us. It's the Flaming
think they said
Fist who
that.
we're working for.
Then
So
we're fine. Let's.
if they have a
let's-
problem, well, that's their problem. That's
Oh,
not ours.
right. I take out the Flaming Fist badge and I'm like, is it time to use these then?
Maybe.
I need a yes.
Yes.
All right, let's use these then. All right, fine. Let's go. Let's finish this job so I could get so I can finally just rest up and stop doing this. All right, let's
All
go.
right.
Mhm.
So you approach the bathhouse and you find the door closed and locked. And you see a sign saying closed for renovation.
Oh, perfect.
That's right. We left
So
the
we need
bodies
to,
on the floor, didn't we?
The bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. All right, Trotstack, come over here. Lift me up.
I could kick the door down.
No. It'll be suspicious.
And so
we have to be sneaky.
you're doing this in
Middle
broad
of the day.
daylight.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a fairly busy thoroughfare.
Mm-hmm.
Flaming fist business.
Flaming fist business, yes. What? Soldier, go and
Yeah.
just flash
Anyone that
your
does that,
badge.
I'm just going to do the full on official business.
Make a general intimidation check.
Yeah. Where's my skills? Persuasion or intimidation?
And
Oh, you
you're saying official business. Stay away. Intimidation.
Yeah.
90. Yeah, easy enough. You even with that, a couple of flaming fist guards do come up your way, and they kind of like, what are you doing here? Breaking and entering. And you say we're acting on Captain Zodge's behalf, etc., etc. And they go, all right, and they just keep on going their way. So yeah, you manage to dissuade the crowd from interfering. Meanwhile, what's everyone else doing?
I'm-
myself over.
I
Can
lifted
I
up.
jump over the
Pro-
do like an acrobatics maybe like
The problem last time was that you couldn't unlock the door.
Yeah.
hmm.
Doors, the real horror of D&D.
But you could flip over to help protect me. That's fine. I actually would say, go over first so you can scout it out.
Wait, I jump
Belloc
on
sees the door, he
someone's-
wants to knock on it.
I jump on someone's shoulders, using them to pole vault, like to as a leverage to kind of like get up, put my hands on the top of the wall, do a flip, land on the other side.
Roll for swag.
Swiggity swag.
With an 18, yeah, that's easy enough. You get over there.
You get
And,
little
you
claps
la-
from the audience.
You land deftly on the other side. You do see a couple of kids just kind of watching you. Oh,
Throw some pebbles in their direction. Not hard, but like, go away. Nothing to see here.
Mister, you suck. They go. and run.
It is a good fear. Mm.
All right. Is there anyone over there?
Place clear.
I'll move you over.
Coast is clear.
All right. How are you going to try and open the door?
That's a good question.
Has anyone actually tried to push the door?
I look at it.
It's locked.
It's
Okay.
locked.
See,
How
you
is
see
how
a-
is it locked?
You see. So there's two handles, which you can pull open like that, and there's a chain running through it and a padlock.
Hmm.
That's a new.
Interesting. Interesting.
If you want to break it, go for
Can
it.
I just break it?
Make an athletics check.
And athletics?
Yeah.
Swear to God, if you jam it.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
So yeah, you grab this
Jam it.
chain and you push. You like use your leg as leverage. And you push, and you don't break the chain, but you break the handles off of the door, like this, and the door swings open, and the rest of you
Welcome in.
can enter. If I just
So, who am I
Yeah.
carrying across the threshold this time?
No, we're good. Just walk through.
oh, good.
All right.
Is there is there windows near the bath? I'm going to check the windows see if there's
the
anyone. in
window.
there.
Make a perception check.
Thank you. Perception. Nope.
You don't see anyone, but you do see the bodies are still there. They haven't been moved.
Oh.
I did delete the tokens to free up space, but the bodies are still there.
Interesting. That's gonna start to stink. Probably.
it
like,
does. It does.
Ash, are you able just to like mock up the door so it doesn't keep swinging? So it looks closed and locks?
Sure. Fine. I pick up the handles and I put it against it and I cast Mending.
So you spend a minute.
Just lightly so we can get out.
No.
Don't make it like
Sure.
new.
Well, I mean, I can't.
Mending takes a minute
Cast
to
government
cast.
cast government work.
I'm gonna do Mending. It takes a minute to cast. Everyone else go scout. I'm just gonna put it against the door. Just
Can you like half cast it and it's like super breakable?
no. It only works either perfectly or it doesn't work at all. I'm just fixing it.
Magic is horrible. So stupid.
Well, we keep watch then.
All right. You're just waiting until she's done.
I'll
Yep.
keep watch on the inside or into the windows.
You can also make a perception check if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the windows too. Actually, I'm gonna watch around the side of the building.
Make a perception check.
Poking my head around.
Give me one.
It's okay.
What you do see, Warwick, is in the sort of in the blood which was left behind, which is now starting to turn black. You see footprints, not obvious like footprint in the mud, but sort of bits where the dried blood has been moved, and you see someone's clearly walked out and then walked back in.
I'm going to go to that front door and just sit down and do a little bit of meditation.
Okay.
And
What is Warwick doing to meditate?
Drinking.
well, that's usually involved,
6 shots.
but that.
Oh.
And you spend 10 minutes to cast as a ritual.
Yeah.
I don't believe paladins can do ritual spells.
I think they can.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, you definitely got to check.
Yeah, I'm just
I don't
checking.
think they can.
Oh, they can't. They can't do rituals.
Oh, shiza.
Nope.
Yeah, they can't do rituals. I could have swore they could, but I guess they can't.
It's clerics, druids, and wizards who can do rituals.
Artificers can too.
And artificers.
Well,
6 seconds.
Warlocks.
Are the doors closed or
Warlocks-
open?
Warlocks can't. The doors are open.
Then why? I'm not even doing it then. I was just thinking that if the door was closed, then maybe that necromancer did something to it, so I don't even need to do that anyway, because the doors are open.
Oh, they probably did something to the doors, or did something in there. I just
Yeah.
want to go in first. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm going in first.
I'm done. What are we doing?
Okay, so didn't
Right, you
cast
fixed the
magic, didn't
doors.
ritual.
So the door is now closed behind you.
You see a welding job. I welded it to the door again.
You know, we probably could have just put one of these benches across the gate.
They're marble. What are you talking about?
Oh, fuck.
Lightly.
heavy.
Mistake. Stop. That's meant to be in the lighting layer.
Lighting
Right.
layer.
Yep, sorry. All right, so the door's open. The bath is as you left it, although the bodies, there's flies and a crow kind of just flies away, feasting on whatever was there, and the blood is black and dried. But other than that, the bodies don't look like they've been disturbed.
Interesting.
Bad Temperers still haven't cleaned it up yet. I would have thought that they would have at least cleaned it up. I feel people discovered it, probably not.
Oh, just imagine. Oh, what may have happened is that the necromancer went out, put the chain. Oh, actually, no, would have to exit to put the star on the front back of the. Never mind.
I mean, they were probably pursuing us for.
Or the necromancer, the people came in the morning and met the necromancer or whoever that is that blew us up. And that person went, yep, no, you're not opening today.
That's a
So
problem.
before we get too far, who's holding what potions?
I think everyone
We've
has
got one potion each.
One
potion each.
extra. Who has the
Oh.
extra?
The person that's not in the front line, which would be you, Will.
Oh, okay. I have the extra. That seems fine.
Because you're not in the front line.
Yeah, I'll just drink both. It's all good. I know, but I think the front line should have it because I'm not going to get hit. But whoever gets hit more should have it. So I think you should have, or I think Ava should have it, or whoever doesn't use bonus action.
Ava should have it because Ava could get to the person who needs it.
True.
My thoughts on is the person that needs it is the one that's probably going to be unconscious, which is why the person that's not in the front line should have more than one, just in case.
Anyway.
I'm
what if they're
pretty
able to trigger
fast.
before I mean, if they fall down, then you could just get it from their dead body. Just give it to them.
True.
Because it's going to be action either way.
And just don't don't note something as poison when it's actually healing, or when something is poison, don't note it as healing. That's a bad idea. Always a bad idea. Even if you tell your friends.
I would like the extra to actually go to Ava then, because I think she's probably going to be jumping in and out of the front lines.
Okay.
Okay, Ava, chirpy.
Chirpy. I hope that the people did not find it in the morning. I hope they close it right away, because if the workers found it in the morning, those workers are most likely dead at this point, because this court obviously doesn't want any witnesses to this.
Well, they knew they were working on something shady, so let's go in. Let's be cautious. As such, Burlock, go.
Not the one I met. The worker I met was just a boy.
All right, I'm crushing the threshold.
All right.
Just waiting
Don't
for
even
that
make
count to turn up.
Nothing. It's quiet. You don't hear anything
Alright.
other than the bustle of the streets outside.
Let's try to be at least a little bit sneaky.
Check
sure
the
that they wouldn't
pools.
think
We made a mistake last time.
Poke the pools with the halberd.
Nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
again, let's stealth if you can. Be a bit quiet if you can.
So
I sneak.
I sneak.
I
I
have
don't.
disadvantage. 14.
Some good rolls
30.
there.
We're wasting our rolls on stealth
Some
checks when we don't
Good
need.
rolls.
Karsh
You
got
are-
3. I got 14. 21.
You are
21.
all quiet.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, because you have disadvantage.
yeah,
That's
true.
right.
Mhm.
Not so good.
That's what plate armor does.
Yep, I'd forgotten about that. So,
In the back.
you look through this massage room, empty, and the door to the secret door is closed.
Okay, I go open it.
Do so, and it opens.
What are you all
Hi.
still doing all the way over there?
Oh,
Because I
well,
thought
it
that
was-
that sound was the fireball happening. That's why.
All right. Are you all heading down?
Yep.
Shall we get some perfumes?
You want to loot the massage room?
No,
I'm
it's
just
not
gonna
looting. I'll put some money down.
Oh,
No perfume, is there? I don't think
Oh, there's
so.
oils.
do they have spare
You
cloths
you
that we can put in
find
our
you
faces?
find some bottles of scented oils.
Do they have some cloths that we could put
You
in
find-
our faces?
You find 3 bottles of scented oils.
Bottles.
I'll put 3 gold down and as a thank you.
You like to drink
Okay.
those too, wizard?
Well,
As the
they got a
as
surprising
the
amount of alcohol in them, but no.
Does it really, like, aren't they technically going to probably go out of business after this? Does it really matter?
It's not really a moral thing. We're killing people, so it doesn't matter.
Just take it
Stealing.
all.
All right, let's go down. Let's finish this job.
As you descend, that all too familiar stink of sewage fills your nostrils once again as
Could we
you
have-
wade down into the water.
Oh.
Could we have found cloth to put on our faces? I was asking that.
If you want to, sure.
Yeah, to help a little bit.
I think that's a good idea. I light a little hand cloth over the wrap around. Would you like some scented oils for that?
I'm good.
Fine.
I'll do the same thing across the face.
I can't smoke if I have that on, so... Well, no, I can. Just put it under.
Burlock don't give no shits.
You just swim in
It's
it.
all wrapped up. Yep.
Light
Yeah.
up the
How
torch.
how far does
The
it go up
torch.
on us? The water?
Oh, I'm going to take care of the fire, of the light this time, soldier. I'm gonna
are you?
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame. Because I can
And
just snuff
what
it out.
is- What is the range on that?
It's shorter than the torches, but that means I could put it out faster. So it's
Okay.
10 by 10. So 10.
I don't know. I don't know how to do this without reducing your normal dark vision.
Yeah.
What about if I... Let's see.
How about what I'm gonna do?
About 20, like that. Would that work?
I'm
Okay.
just, I'm just gonna say you've got being a fire genasi, your produced flame is stronger than most, so it gives more light.
Okay.
Fair.
Oh,
Because it's just easier, because I can't be bothered to try and create a new token for a light and have that
On
follow
top,
you
if
around.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
We don't have a drift globe yet. All right.
No, I'll
Um,
do that in the
just-
future, but for now, you've got a particularly bright control for it.
You also need to actually set it to other people can see it. Because
Oh,
we
yeah, I
can't.
did, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. There we go.
I'm blind. Ah!
So since it is a spell, hold on. Yeah, I can actually I could dispel it. Oh, it's an action to dispel it. Never mind. Well, it's fine. I'll just use it anyways.
Don't dispel it. We need to be able to see.
Oh, I'm just saying, with most spells, like with concentration, you can dispel it anytime you want, but not with this one.
okay.
See,
I
I
can
could
get
I could
concentration.
dispel the.
Is it concentration?
No,
Yeah.
I was saying that if it acted like concentration, you can dispel it anytime, even during not your turn.
It's not concentration, though, so that's why it needs
Yeah.
to be dispelled.
See, that's why torches are superior. In this environment, I could dispel it instantly. You just drop it.
Or I could just
In-
put my hands inside the water. Easy.
That ain't water.
That's not.
You are
water.
literally waist deep in water right now. I'm still.
It's pretty disgusting water, though.
not
Okay.
water.
Well,
Um,
also, wouldn't our dwarf friend like barely be able to
Hold
touch?
on.
it's right there.
Hold on.
Yeah, the beard.
I've been remiss in my foley. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Barely keeping his head above the water.
No, it came up to waist. Oh, so it'd be about up to chest height on the dwarf. It was up to waist height for everybody else.
Mm.
Oh, are we? I'm gonna use the shield, so I'm gonna equip it.
Okay.
Yep.
And
It proved
that
very
shield-
useful.
Oh, definitely. Of course.
So we're going to go back through the same way we did originally by going to the one off the side here, or are we going to go direct route?
Let's go around.
Let's go around.
Yep.
Let's go the same way. we
Let's
went
go
last time.
exploring.
So you're on the secret route or the normal route? Or
Secret route?
Secret route sounds like
Secret
it-
tunnel, secret
much
tunnel.
I
Well,
think
they
it's
did it-
secret.
Yeah, although they know that we know about it, they're not gonna expect us to come in the same way, just merely.
No,
Almost
that
like
would be
half a day
tactically
later.
stupid to
Yeah.
keep repeating yourself in combat and battle. Yes.
What marching order are we going in?
I'll be heading first.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, into the room. Quick check.
This is marching order? Or is that marching order?
I think that's much in order.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, I think we should put the artificer in the middle. In case something comes behind us.
Also, the artificer has the light.
Also
Yeah.
true. So should I be right ahead right here? The third one instead? Or like off to the side?
Yeah. Okay, move
Do
forward.
you want to go last, Warwick, or should I?
I don't mind. I'll protect the rear.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's move.
Alright, Shostak, you're leading us. Just keep going.
Yep.
You come through the secret passage into an empty room.
Is there any residue of anything, or they've done a clear out?
Nothing other than these, the mess on the walls and the water.
The altar
You
that
see
we desecrated.
The
here?
desecrated altar,
Okay.
as you left it.
Cool. Now, what's that?
And the portrait of the figures burnt away.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And walk back up to the hall with the doors. Okay. So I'm in the middle of that one. Do I head... Oh, that's right. No.
As before, you see the three doors before you.
Wait,
One
didn't-
with the helmed figure, one with the man with the skull for a head with the huge muscled body covered in stab wounds, holding two knives, and the hooded figure holding out a screaming skull.
Which way didn't we?
Helm to the north, Bustle Man to the east, and Skull Man to the south.
Are they closed?
They're
They're open on ours.
No, they're all
now.
open. They're open.
Which way didn't we go last time?
We've gone all
Went to
the
the
directions.
Yeah, because we checked down in this room before we headed off, and that's where we found the books.
Yeah.
Soldier, you found the books inside the crypt, right? The coffin?
Yeah, just just spotted them as I entered the room and yeah, under the rubble. Didn't spend time searching.
So we didn't. Alright.
Okay.
I don't know whose coffin that is. Can we
Well,
check
Can-
that out?
That, as you approach that room, you see, I've lost the notes now. That room it's this partially collapsed chamber. The stone sarcophagus lies there open, and it's pretty much empty. You see the body in wraps, but it's been looted a long time ago.
Oof.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't loot the body. I just found stuff in the rubble.
Okay.
Why would there be books in rubble?
I think they knew it was there and were hiding the
Can-
books.
I roll an investigation check to see if there's any hidden passages or stuff on this place.
Go
Because
for
there's
it.
got to be another way out.
I want to see if there's any more loot in them.
17.
17. You spend a while and you search thoroughly. You peek under the rubble and you peek through bits of dust and old cobwebs, but nothing. This room is a dead end as far as you can tell.
All right.
Can I look and see if there's any more loot?
Go for it. Roll an investigation check.
Investigation.
And I'll investigate the room that I'm in.
Go for it. Both of you search and find nothing. Warwick, the room you're in is just completely empty and barren. It is a box. There is nothing there.
Yeah.
And
For secret
similarly,
passages,
Ava,
that is.
yeah, everything that could have been taken, you find there's nothing.
Okay.
It's all gone.
Maybe the last person that came in here found everything. They must have been incredibly smart. Valiant too.
The wall here.
Interesting. I think
Sky, is this a wall?
That is a wall, yes.
Okay.
It's the lighting is done weird because I got a colored, because the maps that came with the game are black and white, and I got some colored ones, but it's they don't match up perfectly in some places.
Okay. That's one of the reasons I
Lighting.
was checking.
The built-in dynamic lighting and the background, colored background.
okay.
All right. Well, let's go back to the hallway then.
Alright. Should we? I know both of you humans can't see, but should we turn off the light in case it is a big room? So no. All right. I mean, last time we did this. All right. Whatever. Let's go.
Actually, there had to be a way for them to get behind us.
They were in the room, I believe.
Mm.
Okay.
We didn't-
We never checked that room.
No.
No.
Okay. I get to the corner. I'm gonna roll perception. Just have a quick look around the corner, see if there's anything waiting for me.
You guys are waiting back.
Nope.
No.
Don't hear anything.
Splash, splash, splash.
But when you turn the corner, you do see on the top of the stairs, just facing the altar, just a single entity.
God, would I recognize it?
You do not.
I whisper to Ava behind me.
That's a whisper.
Jeez. It's a whisper. What kind of whisper is that? Who whispered?
A drunken
Dwarven
dwarven.
whisper? Drunken dwarven whisper.
Should I snuff it? Should I snuff the light? Whatever it is. Or should we just go in? It's gonna be loud. They're all gonna know that we're here.
And it's not easy to run through the sludge.
It's half speed.
Yeah. Has it noticed me yet, or is it just standing there?
It's just standing there, back turned to you.
I could try and sneak up on it.
Maybe if you swim, just hold your breath.
Okay, so I move aside so I can let
You,
Ava
Bullock,
come
as
through.
you move there, you hit something in the water. You sort of trip over, and you feel it, and it's squishy.
Ooh.
Step on a sponge.
Do I
We
roll
got a
stealth?
floater. Ooh.
Well,
Do I roll stealth?
Go for it.
if you swim, it may not be able to see you.
With disadvantage,
Ah,
because there is a bright light, and you're splashing in the water.
Snuff it.
the disadvantage though.
The light. How far does the light go to?
No, yeah, no, the...
Goes around the corner.
Does it? Okay.
Is it?
No,
You see the entity?
I can
Well,
see
there's
it.
also light. There's also torches on the
Okay.
the sconces by the altar.
And because
As
I was going to say, I roll investigation, figure out what the squishy thing as I'm finding.
as you also sort of trip, Ava, as you move towards the stairs.
Oh no.
Roll investigation check.
They're zombies.
Can't really tell. Feel it's just submerged in the water.
Does it?
I don't like to look at
I'll
this.
It
move
appears,
around.
though-
I kind of don't want to go
And
to the water.
I'll move around and I'll see if I can sense anything.
Make a. What do you say? Sense.
As in divine sense.
Go for it.
Ha ha
Oh no, we had the eyebrow ways.
ha 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 ha.
You do that, and and oh fuck, the water is filled with undead.
Oh fuck.
Ow. Bum.
Just a guesstimate numbers. Then say field, you're
1,
saying
2,
like
3, 4,
20,
5,
30.
6,
5.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You count, including the zombie currently on the scar. How far does that reach?
60 foot,
60 foot.
Uh,
You count
but blocked
in
by
this
walls.
room. You count. It is blocked by walls.
yeah, it's blocked by
Okay.
walls.
In this room, you count, including the zombie on top of the pillar. You count 7.
In the water. And I point underneath your feet.
There's sharks in the water.
As you do this,
Oh,
you hear a
no.
splash,
And prepare action
And-
to attack if needed. But yeah, I think it's too late.
and walking up, you see that necromancer come round the corner. I was wondering if you'd be back. She clicks her fingers. And Burlock, you are pushed out the way, and Ava, you are pushed out the way as rising from the water.
Which way am I pushed?
Do you want to be pushed in a particular way?
Can I be pushed this way?
Make a dexterity saving throw, or acrobatics check rather.
I mean, they're both the same. So,
Rising, nope, you are pushed.
wow.
You are pushed back into the center
That's
as rising from the water are the corpses of the cultists you slew, reanimated, rising up, including, you see at the bottom, the dead, bloated body of the corpse back in the secret chamber. I would like you all to roll initiative. Let's clear this.
I did say already action, but I think it was too late.
Oh, I just rolled my initiative and you just took it off.
Yeah, sorry, what was it?
It was 24. It's right there.
Yeah, I'll put that back in. Let me just. In fact, if you roll again, you can edit it.
I'll just roll again.
I rolled a 3 again.
Oh, we
I rolled a
can.
3 last time. Oh jeez.
Oh,
Second time in a row I rolled a 3. Oh dear God.
Right.
I'm surprised you
ain't gonna
didn't
end well.
do this to the bodies upstairs. But they could have been a different cult.
Yeah, I was tempted, but I didn't want this to be a surprise.
Thanks. You're so kind.
Do any of the zombies look like the people who work here?
Oh yeah, these are the people you killed last night.
No, I mean the actual staff
The
from
staff.
the bathhouse.
Oh no, you don't recognize it. None of them look
Right.
like the staff.
Jamie, where are you?
Save the cleaners.
Can I get a I think it's a shift Z on one of the zombies, like one of these cults, just so we can see it.
What?
Shift
do you mean?
Z or is it Control Z on one of the tokens for the zombies?
Oh, this is. Oh, that's not meant to be. That's meant to be.
I know that's where that's supposed to go, but yeah.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Let me just. So that is. 15. That is. She has +2, so that is 8. Hold on, just doing all these turns.
Yeah.
That is a
Emphasis on
0. That is a 10. That is a -1 on initiative.
Natural fail.
That takes a lot of practice to get that good.
That is a 7. That doesn't have a turn. It's a.
It's a what?
Hold on.
It's a what?
It's the label for the room. Why have these zombies not? So that was supposed to be -1. That was 10. That was 13. That was 7. This one is 11.
So mental
All
note,
right.
when dealing with a necromancer, steal the bodies of who you kill afterwards.
Ava, you're up first.
Sweet.
So
Gonna walk up here and let's give a good old hit to the dude in front of me.
Go for it.
Strike.
That definitely hits.
8 bludgeoning. Still up.
And he's definitely still up.
So bonus action strike.
That hits. 7. He's still up.
He's
You-
still up.
Come in and whack him twice and
Just like once in the red.
this there, and you kind of feel this pallid flesh give under your skin, and pus and blood and seeps out and covers your hands. Burlock, it's your go.
Okay.
Why has that taken away all of their health?
Because it killed them, they're all dead.
No, that's
Because it's
wrong.
they're linked to the character sheet instead of just being.
That's really frustrating.
you gotta do it by token, yeah.
Yeah, you do it by
That's-
token.
That's
Just hopefully the
strange. I'm
token
just-
shouldn't be linked to the character sheet. Welcome to GMing. You're doing amazing.
Generic token, just make them all generic tokens.
Yep.
So if I now change this back to what it was. Okay, we're good.
So they're all on
So-
0 health.
Yeah, Burlock, it's your go.
Burlock's not very. When I was pushed back, was I pushed prone or was I just pushed back?
No, you were just pushed back.
Okay.
Because you can't occupy the same space as an enemy, essentially, in combat.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it wasn't flavored to prone. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Burlock is pissed. He is absolutely pissed, and he is going to rage.
I'll go for it.
And I am going to attack the one in front of me.
Go for it.
Okay, so that would be with my warhammer. I'm going to do it two-handed because I'm pissed. 24 for 6.
Definitely hits.
Oh, it didn't hit rage. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. So that'd be 6, 7, 8.
So, you deliver this mighty blow, and you hear the sickening sound of flesh squelching and bone breaking, but this thing stays strong. Warwick, it's your go.
Not these guys. Power attack onto the one next to me, and see how we go from there.
11 hits.
Does
11?
22 damage kill it?
Let's find out. Yes, it does.
Right.
Bring down your halberd onto this zombie and completely decimate it, carve it in two, and the two parts just splash into the water.
For my bonus action, attack this one then, with my reach.
You're gonna have to come around the corner to do that. Otherwise, he has cover.
Then move.
Move and attack.
It's only a 5
Go
foot.
for it.
I have to use the same attack.
Natural
Nice.
20 with a 29 damage. You absolutely kill it outright. You can't even make the saving throw with that because it's a critical. And you strike down another zombie, cleaving it in two.
So I'm just gonna move
Level 2.
to here. Mainly just to get out. I know there was someone there, but just to get out of a cluster of fireball area.
Right. This zombie
Necro fireball.
is gonna go for Ava.
Ayo.
The body of the helmed man, sort of rising from the water, comes out and takes a swipe at you with a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Misses. You duck out the way as his claw comes sweeping over your head clumsily, and you duck out of the way and he misses. Next up, this one is going to engage with Warwick and going to take a swipe with a 19 to hit.
That hits.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as this heavy blow comes in and smacks you. You're thrown off kilter. Next up, this one's also going to go for Ava, one of the mages who you ran up and smacked and drove a javelin through. With a 10 to hit will miss. Again, you are ducking and nimbling out of the way as these zombies whiff over your head. Next up, this one is going to... what is his zombie speed? 20 feet. He's going to go 5, 10, and he's going to attack you as well, Ava. With a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Misses. Just like... keeping them all at bay.
Spins and-
It is now Flennis's go. She walks in to the room, surveys, and she is going to... What's she gonna do?
Give herself up.
She is going to raise her hand and towards... Who's she gonna go for? Let's roll a d6. 1 is Ava, 2 Burlock, 3 Warwick. 6 divided by 2, Warwick. She raises her hand towards you, and a green orb of sickly energy gathers in it, and this might slow you down. The natural 2. The blast splashes against the wall, and you feel this, and it kind of sizzles against the rock. And she's going to move back into cover.
Dang it.
That zombie is dead. Ash, it's your go.
Alright, hearing all the battle happening, I'm going to gingerly dip my feet back into the water and see what's going on. So it's 10, 20, 30. Oh.
Turn the corner and you see carnage before you.
Yeah. There's a lot of going on. Alright. Perfect. I'm going to cast. Actually,
Kill all undead. Awesome spell.
You have that spell. You have turn undead. What are you doing? Let's see.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
That would be a
Oh, you don't
religious
have turn.
person. I don't do religion.
No, it's fine. Sorry, I forgot that you were a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All Let's do. Let's see. I wanted to do that, but I can't do that. Okay, I'm just gonna do magic stone for now. I want to make some magic stones. Just kind of scrape off the front, and I'm going to throw it at the spellcaster. It's probably the best bet. Ava's fine. She's fine.
Can you? With 16, you hit. Roll damage.
Just check. As
9.
quickly as I can.
Threading the needle between the pillars and all the wall, you aim true with your stone, and as she turns back around, you right in the head.
Oh yeah.
Shakes it off. This zombie, he's going to attack you, Warwick. The body of the occultist in a stranger attire, but his bloated corpse swirled with fetid water. With a 7 to hit. Whiffs completely. This one is clumsy and slow, and doesn't land true. Ava, it's your go.
As I'm very nimbly dodging all the things, one of the dodges, I do a spin, and I spin around and I kick the guy. Do like a kick down on the guy.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Definitely hits. 7. You strike down and it falls back. And hold on. And it
Still up?
was still up.
Well, he's getting my other hit.
Wappy slappy.
Dang it.
8 just hits.
8 hits.
Does it?
It's a zombie. It's got an
Yeah.
AC of 8.
Zombies.
And once again, you strike it.
So that's to go up and
And it
get him in the gut.
stays up. There's some dark energy is keeping it from going down.
This is an oof.
Burlock, you'll go.
Do I protect the fighter and run towards the front lines, or do I protect William? I need to actually end my action and attack. Can I get to that one? Because this is difficult terrain.
I will say you can just about, yeah.
Okay. I will do that then.
Oh, you're a dwarf. That's right.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
How can you forget about that? I'm short stack.
Well, your movement. I forgot about movement.
It's got a beard.
Beard does not equal dwarf. And I will attack the one in front of me. So that one.
Go for it.
Okay. Warhammer 2 hammer. Boom.
Yeah.
Definitely hits.
Yep, and that's for 9.
Smack him down. And you hear the sickening crunch of bone. You doing anything else?
No, it's pretty much it.
Warwick, you'll go.
Yep. Just going to remind Will, you've got the D8 in case we might need it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Just as a
I
heads
totally
up.
forgot about that. Oh, yeah.
At the same time, GM, forget that you've got 2 D20s. Okay, let's do the attack.
I know.
No, you don't. That's the thing. The guy from behind me, this one here, he's going to get my first attack. He's going to get my attack at least. Power halberd. Oh, that's not going to do it.
Natural 1.
That's not going to do it.
Let's roll severity.
Yeah, I'm tempted of doing the reroll.
You can if you want.
We do only have 8 AC.
I
I have the
know.
percentile ready to go.
know. We don't have the. but I'm sacrificing quite a bit to hit to do a lot of damage here. Yeah, I'll use the reroll.
Alright.
With the power. I'll edit the overlay so we don't have that.
No.
Oh well, it's worth a
Still
try.
miss. But it's not a crit fail.
Yeah.
That ends your turn. The one you just hit, Burlock, is going to go for you.
Actually, can I do a bonus action?
If you have one, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Bonus action. I think I need a little bit of protection, and as much as I'm reluctant to do so, I dig deep and ask for protection from the old gods.
Right. You have now +2 to your AC. Do you have the box to tick on your sheet?
I don't, but I can just I believe in
I should have added it, I think. No, I didn't add it. No, you can do it manually.
Yeah.
So you have 20 AC, remember that.
Yeah.
Right, back to Burlock. The one you just hit is going to go for you.
Mm-hmm.
With a 19 to hit.
Hits 16. Is it slashing damage or bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning. He's going to do 5 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 2.
Okay. It takes me. Wait. Ooh. Okay, 31.
Oric. The distended body of the female torturer stands beside you and takes another swing with a 19 to hit.
Which would have normally hit.
Except you've got Shield of Faith. So again, you sort of reluctantly, anything there, come on, and suddenly you feel this divine energy surround you and ping, deflect off a blow. This one's gonna go for Ava.
Yeah.
Swing at you again with an 8 to hit.
Miss.
Again, misses as you duck out the way. You are laser focused on dodging all these incoming blows. And the top one, again, is going to go for you with a 7 to hit. You are untouchable.
I love it.
Roll for swag.
The Necromancer peeks herself out of hiding again and sees this dwarf barbarian in front of her. She is going to... This is what she's going to do. She's going to wave out her hands, and 3 motes of black flame are going to appear, and then shoot out. One towards Burlock, one towards Ava, and let's say one towards Ash, because she's feeling vindictive because you just struck her.
Oh no. I don't like that at all.
Burlock, natural 1. Roll severity.
Slip some banana peel.
44. Middlingly severe. I'm gonna say that hits the zombie because it's resistant anyway. So the zombie will take 4 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ash,
Mhm.
a natural 2.
Perfect.
This black gout of flame dashes off the wall as you duck to the side. And Ava, natural 17, 23 to hit.
Ooh.
Yup, that hits.
You take 8 points of necrotic damage. As ducking out the way, you're dodging all this, laser focused on these zombies, but you fail to notice the black fire racing in your direction as it gets you right in the chest, and you feels burning sensation, but it feels like the fire itself is burning away your life essence. And once again, she ducks out the way. Over here this time. Ash, it's your go.
So I saw the motes of light, the fire. Do I recognize that spell? Dude, is it actual fire or is it, what is that?
You
Because this is
you
a weird
recognize. Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Yeah. Very good. Because you said it was fire, but it's evenly life force. That sounds
Yeah.
super scary.
Given your of a fiery nature, you recognize this as the scorching ray spell, but twisted with a dark energy.
Okay. That's not good. Okay. I was just curious. Alright, I'm gonna move forward. Works. He's fine. He's good. I saw her back up, right?
Yeah. Yes.
She backed up this way. She was out of sight when she's not here. Move forward a little bit. Well, I mean, there's zombies. What can they do? 1, 2. I still can't see her. She's probably around here somewhere. All right. Hold on. How big is this spell? Let's see. 20 feet cube. So it's 4 by 4? No. 20 feet cube is a 2 by 2, right?
4. No, that'll be 4 by 4. 20 feet cube will be 4 by 4.
Okay. So if I do this.
Yep.
This.
Yep.
But I know she's not there, so I'll have to move that down. I mean,
Does the spell go around? Actually, no, it wouldn't. Never mind.
because it originates in a point, technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this a cube spell? Is this a cube spell?
It's a cubed spell, yeah.
So the cube spell is you can position it anywhere as long as one little bit of that cube is touching you.
This is within
So you're-
range.
Yeah, within range. Oh,
Yeah, 6 range. I'm looking at
Okay.
fairy fire.
what spell? Oh, fairy fire.
Yeah. So that the only patient, I don't know if she win. That's the only thing, and I'm not trying to get them into it. That's the thing too. So 2, 2.
I'm all sparkly.
If I can somehow, because I don't know where she went. Ah! All right.
Could possibly not get the top zombie and might be able to get.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I don't know
It depends how far into the thing she.
Yeah. All right. So like this, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
gonna go
so
far.
4 cubes on each side, 4 squares on each
Oh,
side of the
like
cube.
this.
Yeah.
She'll be easy
It
to
says-
detect when she's there.
It says 15 feet, but it lies.
Okay. I'm gonna do it right here then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be a dex. So describe how your fairy fire looks.
Yeah. So as I kind of like look at it, I think she's behind there. I just kind of reach in my pouch and there's 2 pieces of flint, and I just kind of, and it just kind of the little bits of sparks. As it kind of sparks up, one of the pieces of flint kind of turns green, and the other one turns red, and it just kind of, and I just kind of chuck it straight into the middle of where that point is. And as it hits that point, it just kind of spins, and just little pieces of the flint just, and it hits the thing inside the 20 feet. Just kind of hits it in there. So let me
Wow.
just put it where-
Okay. Okay.
I say
Okay,
there's
I need
burning
it.
embers attaching themselves to everyone in the area.
Yeah, so
But
they
not
need to make
actually
dex
burn.
saving throws.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
not automatic.
The 2 zombies in front of you fail,
Okay.
and that's all you see.
Okay. It is a bright green light. So,
Unless. One sec. Yep, that's all you see.
okay. Bonus action, I just take out 3
Yeah.
stones.
All right. That ends your go.
Yep.
Warwick, you're being hounded again by a bloated zombie. And he rolls a 14 to hit you.
No.
Again, you just, with your shield, with your armor, you just kind of deflect the blow off with your brand spanking new plate armor. And the zombie falters to no effect. Ava, it's your go.
Okay. Dude in front of me. Gonna attack him again. This time with advantage. Hopefully he stays the fuck down.
I mean, advantage doesn't matter against zombies.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
you need advantage to get 2.
True.
You punch him and and he goes down.
Yay!
Okay, I'm gonna attack because I'm pretty sure this one hasn't really been attacked much yet.
You see that, and he's not been damaged.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna attack him. I'm actually gonna move here. Yeah, can I move here and still
Yep,
attack him?
You can, yeah.
Okay, so
Would that give flanking?
I doubt it.
Diagonal.
Diagonal, yeah. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
6. And that is my turn.
Right. Burlock, it's your go.
It worked so well the last time. I'm going to hit the one in front of me.
You have advantage because of fairy fire.
And we're going to do it two-handed.
I could have placed it lower. I forgot these are zombies for a second.
12 will hit,
9, 10, 11.
and you smack him upside the head, and he his head caved in, kind of just this sort of hollow head just kind of still just turns towards you, an empty sort of concave mess staring at you as it barely hangs on.
Oh, damn it.
Warwick, so go.
Let's try to do the slappiness again. I'll just do normal attacks because if I miss, well, I shouldn't. So normal attack on the one closest to the door.
You did. 10 will definitely that will definitely hit.
See, that would
with
have
a
missed.
10 to hit. Yep,
10 damage.
10 damage. You cleave this thing and sort of guts go spill out on the floor, and it just goes looks up at you.
Dead or alive?
And now it's gonna swing at you. It's still alive. It's gonna swing at you. That's the first blow it suffered. That's
Yeah.
the first blow it suffered.
I would have missed if I did the power attack. Yep.
With a 13, it swings at you again, pitifully just clangs off your armor. To no effect. Why has it got 2 turns? That's not right. Alright. That zombie is dead. This one is gonna go for Ash.
Okay.
Sort of turns around. The natural 1.
Perfect.
Rolling severity. 16, not severe. It just misses.
Sounds good.
And it's kind of slips a bit on the water, and you duck out the way, and that ends its go. The
She surrenders.
She surrenders. Easy. She casts fireball.
No.
the necromancer comes up again, and you see now she's covered. She comes up around the corner and surprised to see you there. She sort of sees Ava and says, "Ah!" And she's covered in bright, shining sort of greenish light, and she takes out a silver a flail with a silver skull on the end of it and swings it towards you, Ava.
Jesus.
The natural one.
Flies into the water.
Those
just to be
fail.
fair, there's flanking there.
You also
You're right.
Sorry, Gimme.
you also have
There is.
A natural 5, so that is no, that definitely doesn't hit. She comes out from behind the wall, surprised to see you, and then sort of swings down with a flail, completely misses. And she is going to back up again.
with an attack.
We get an attack of opportunity,
If you want to, go for it.
and I'm
You have
guessing it has
advantage.
advantage.
You do.
Crit. Just crit.
Yeah.
What she does is she sees you swinging down for her, and she instinctively brings up a shield, but you punch straight through it and get her right in the face.
And pull out her still beating heart.
She's not quite, and she then what she does is she vanishes.
Oh. She vanishes
She vanishes.
with fairy fire as well.
Yep.
Oh.
You
Where is
teleported.
he?
Oh. Ah, Misty Step. Ah, curses.
Yeah.
Wait, no, she can't. Because you're not allowed to cast 2 spells in the same turn. That's a
Oh,
bonus action and a
she didn't
reaction. She used the reaction. Wait, no, does reaction count?
That's part of the same turn.
Same turn.
What other
Yeah,
spells did she
so no. I'm gonna be tough on her.
do? Reaction?
She can't do that.
Wait, what's the first spell she cast?
She used a reaction to cast shield. Well, she didn't need to, but I did it for flavor.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought she just pulled out her shield. Oh, I didn't know it was actually.
No,
a spell.
she used reaction to cast shield because I wanted to flavor that coolly because it was a crit.
Oh.
Perhaps
people
I
would do
was
that.
the fool. Yeah.
Yeah, made sense in the moment, but no, she fails to cast Misty Step and will instead duck back down around this corner here.
Yeah. Can you actually do that 10-foot light
Yeah,
off her token?
yes, yes, it's there. It should be there.
Okay.
Just do the aura if you can.
Yeah. Just for a case of I don't see things, so that makes a lot of even that little.
It's there.
kind of-
It is
Okay.
there.
Thanks.
You're just not in the hallway.
It's not.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
I'm good.
Because the thing is, the light is from hers overlapping what you
Yeah.
can already see.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I
All right,
think Ava.
Ash, it's your go.
Ash, yeah.
Whew. Are magic stones ranged spell attacks? Let me just check.
Yes.
They are ranged. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, it is a ranged spell attack. Okay, so I have just okay. I don't have a close range weapon.
You don't need one
Oh,
if
you
you
know,
can do
yeah,
that.
What about the hammer in your art?
that is not a warhammer. It is a regular hammer. Unfortunately, it looks cool. But
I believe that
It's
can
not.
count as a weapon.
I have a dagger. I think it's okay. I have a dagger. We're
Okay.
fine.
Couldn't you hit the
Also,
one further away?
even if you do have disadvantage, they have an AC of 8.
That is also true. That is also true. You know what? That's fine.
Roll a 2.
I'll do that. I'll grab a magic stone, and I'll try to jam it into its mouth. And just
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
just try to jam it. I'm not gonna use this sling.
Just put it in the
Disadvantage.
swing and bash it over the head
Yep.
with the sling.
Definitely still hits.
7 damage. Is that just
7 damage.
Just
It-
straight into the wall. No.
You jam the stone into its mouth, and as it says it starts to chew on your hand. You quickly take it out.
Yeah.
That ends its go. This bloated zombie is still hounding you, Warwick, and it's going to go for you again with a natural 2, 3, plus 3, 5 to hit. Ping off your armor, no effect. Ava, it's your go.
I'm gonna take the attacks of opportunity.
All right.
He's like, I'm
A
going
17
Oh, that just hits. Fuck.
and a
The
natural
one
1.
time they hit me.
So many ones. So many ones. So from the 17, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And the
Five.
natural 1, 73, just misses. You hear that?
Yeah.
You're a walkie-talkie. It's police.
Is that for the music? That's bizarre. Is that the music?
No, someone's on the phone. Someone's on the phone.
I think it's coming through your mic, Sky.
Can you just check, Crash? Hello?
There's-
Oh!
Yeah.
I had accidentally, for some reason, my phone had automatically pocket dialed like 112, which is an emergency thing.
Oh,
Whoops.
Yeah.
We're all good.
amazing.
it was a automatic robot voice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
I'd like to
Back
report
to
a
what we were
massive amount
doing.
of natural ones.
yeah. Okay, that was bizarre because I don't know how that could have happened.
Okay. We've had
That's
fire
That
alarms,
was
we've had tornado
weird.
alarms, and now we're calling the emergency numbers because there are too many natural
Ava.
ones.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Back to your turn. Sorry about that.
So one of them hit me,
Yes,
and the other one
missed.
Yes.
missed. Okay. Well, I'm looking a lot more hurt than I wanted to be. But you know what? I don't
Slap her.
care. Let's see. 1, 2,
10.
3, 4, 5. Oh, sweet. Hello.
Go right up.
I'm gonna also use a key point for
Does
Flurry of
shield
blows?
carry over?
flurry of blows, so I get 3 attacks.
Shield does carry over.
Okay, so her AC is pretty high.
So you have advantage.
Yes.
Good luck.
So
Good luck.
1,
Uno.
That hits.
2,
That hits.
3.
And that hits. All 3 hits.
Wow. Eight.
13. 21.
Oh my god.
You rush around the corner where she's waiting, kind of glowing, and you kind of just wail into her. Paf, paf, paf. 3 massive hits. Knocking her. She's looking very poorly, but is still standing. Burlock, it's your go.
Well, I shall hit the one in front of me.
So much, but you know.
I need to take out these guys, so I'm going to hit the one in front of me. So, where is...
Burlock's just been stuck at this one zombie. He's just been blocking his way. This
Yeah.
whole time.
I'm the same.
15.
15 to hit. And
Watch it make this
the
con save.
DC is 20 for this. And it rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So you strike it again. This thing is just not going down.
You can see Bill just getting really worked.
The rage intensifies.
Warwick,
Let's try again for the same guy that I still haven't killed. Well, they're already dead, but my god, come on.
are you going for the stronger or the normal?
There's a stronger one? The one at the back.
No.
No, I mean the
Normal attack.
No, okay. Anyway, you so nearly take him out, but he's just hanging on.
She's just on the strong attack. It's only like a.
That ends.
It's a -5 on the strong attack.
Does that end your go?
Yes.
It would have hit.
I won't. No. I'll
It's going for you
smite.
now. You will.
Yes.
Fight? Oh!
You don't even need to roll. With
Yeah.
that, you bring down, and this energy that you've previously unfamiliar. You've only seen it once, but now this coursing light flares through the zombie, and it just turns to dust.
Now, how much did you?
Now, how much does Conchex have to get?
I
And
It
mean,
doesn't, because it's radiant damage.
I'm just kidding.
you only have to do 2d8 on that, but you know.
Yeah.
But it's undead.
It's undead. So that's extra.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I then attack the other one, which is why
I forget.
I use the smite.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. You should
12.
have just done.
You
You would've
deal a hefty blow and take it down. It's now looking bloody. Finally, and this one, you stab right into its bloated body, and a gush of this sewage water flows out.
Oh,
It's horrible.
you need a better diet.
Ash,
Dude,
this top
no.
one is going to go for you again,
Okay.
and is going to miss. Again, swinging wide, clang against the wall. No effect. Ava, the necromancer just... You made a mistake, and she lunges out with her hand outstretched. And
I made an oopsies.
used a ranged spell attack with disadvantage. Natural 2. Misses. You are lucky as well, because if you've been hit by that, you can't recover hit points.
I have 3 HP right now.
Yeah, that's why I was going nasty.
Use
She
a bonus
managed-
action, take a pill.
Whiffs
Go after her.
and and then phoom, disappears.
She disappears.
Yep.
Dang it!
Oh, she cantripped in that spell. Okay.
She teleported.
Wait, can you see some lights up coming? A green light from anywhere? Do you see
Teleport
she-
or
To teleport.
dashed or what?
She just
Invisible?
Vanished. Just
She wouldn't be.
vanished.
If she was
If
invisible,
you
we
want
would be
to,
able
you can make an Arcana check.
If she was invisible, we'd be able to see her. So she's probably teleported.
Does Ava know about Missy's stuff?
That's you. Basically, you're looking in the water, and you don't see any displacement of the water, so you assume she's no longer there. You can
Oh,
assume. if you want.
Yeah.
I'll assume she teleported.
Ash, it's your go.
I'm gonna see the zombie in front of me. Not much of a threat because it doesn't hit me. I am going to magic stone. That has disadvantage anyway. It doesn't matter. Magic stone, the one in front of short stack. Because
You have advantage because it's verified.
Oh yeah, so it's just flat. Perfect. 10.
At hit 25. Roll your damage.
With ranged attacks, if there's an enemy around you, you have disadvantage. It does not have to be the enemy you're attacking. With ranged attacks,
Is that so?
yes.
I
that's how-
don't remember that. I think that might have been a homebrew rule because that's not something I do.
I never played it as a GM.
I think that might be a 3.5 something or other.
I think that's Pathfinder.
Sure.
Actually, no. In
They-
Pathfinder, it's you provoke attack.
Yeah.
Anyways,
opportunity, but
I do
anyway.
9. Does it
And
stay
with
up?
that, finally the stone goes through and it slumps on top of you, Burlock.
Yeah.
You kind of just splashes into the water.
After
Dead.
it dies, it just I yell at Short Stack, go assist and take care of that fucking spellcaster.
Ooh,
Warwick.
I'm gonna be challenged.
Warwick, Bloaty McGee is going for you
No.
with
not
a
bloating.
17. Again, ting off your armor. No effect. Ava,
Sorry for
you're
that.
standing there. Not sure what to do. What's your go?
Oh Jesus, that just
10.
moved a lot. Whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, that was me.
Where was I? Where was I? I was here. Whoa.
You were,
okay.
you were
hang
there.
on. It's being funky. I want to move. I'm just gonna go like, whoa, what is going on? Is there a button being pushed on my keyboard? Every time I click, it moves my map.
Check this.
Everything.
Select map at the top corner, not pan. Take it off pan.
Yeah.
Select move.
Select move. That's what I'm clicking, and now it's. Every time I click something, it pans as well.
Check to see if any of your keys are pressed down. Could be Alt or Shift.
Or
Okay, click
your
as well.
mouse.
Yeah, your right click might be missing.
Yeah. You might be.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Ciotto just a mate.
They surrender. Yay!
Uno momento.
Misty step. I might
Oh wait.
to an unoccupied space you can see.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
she couldn't have teleported where she teleported to.
But she could have ran afterwards.
Yeah, she would
so-
probably teleport like there.
Yeah. So she would have gone. She would have gone here. Then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
there we
went
go.
that way. I saw
went
her.
that way.
Now you know which way she went.
Yeah.
That's right. Important distinction. Can't go through
30.
walls.
Does this count as 40 or 35?
Where did you start? You started here.
I started
That'll be
there.
10,
20.
10, 20, 30, 35.
Okay. 40.
Yeah.
It's all
Like 6
darkness to me. Sorry, chat. You're seeing the most boring part of the encounter, not the actual.
As the streamer, you should have chosen a race that had dark vision.
But we can show off dynamic lighting.
That is true. Sponsored by Roll20.
Do I want... Okay, you know what? I'm a bonus action heal myself. With one
Yes.
of my potions.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What does that do?
2d4.
Yep.
2d4 plus...
Dose 2.
Just 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, plus 2. Okay.
It's a minimum.
2d4
Yeah.
plus...
3.
And we've got about 6 or 7 minutes to go. So if you can just kill the person, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay,
You
so I
just
just
kill
heal
him.
myself 10 real quick.
Wow.
Woo!
That's great. I'm feeling great. And I'm gonna action dash.
You just snorted the coffee.
1. See their footsies. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. I can't do anything,
All right,
but
that
I'm
ends your
here.
go. That
That's
ends
my
your go.
turn.
Burlock, what are you doing? So,
I
for
was.
on the stream, Ava just ran up adjacent to the now fleeing necromancer.
Glowing
I caught up.
necromancer.
Yep. So that'll
Finally
be
caught up.
5, 10, 15, 20. I've got 25 range. However,
I'm-
so that's probably as far as I'll get. Because getting out of the water's
A
done.
dash.
Actually, I can dash.
Remember, if you don't attack anything, you lose your rage.
Yep, that's what I'm afraid of.
Oh,
Can I hear where Ava went?
You can hear the distant footsteps. She's not trying to be sneaky, so yeah.
Okay, so
I'll be fine,
it's about-
guys.
yeah.
Don't worry about
Okay.
me.
We're good here.
And dash is next as my action, so I'll go 5.
You're gonna
10,
lose your
15.
rage.
Yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
And-
Okay.
because I can't get to it to attack. So that's as far as I can get.
Guys, I'm also like super blind.
Well, she should be glowing.
Yeah,
Good
she
job.
is. That's the only source of light back here.
Easy.
And I can't bonus action. There's nothing else I can do. So yeah, I'm good.
God, I can't even see.
Well, that ends your turn. Your rage fades.
I
Yep.
can't
Warwick,
even see.
it's your go.
Let's try to finish this guy. Get the heck out of here. Non-power attack. Just hit him.
Guys, I regret everything.
12. Now, could you read to me the description of Great Weapon Master?
Great Weapon Master. Let's see. Reroll 1s and 2s on damage die.
And then the next bit?
You make a melee attack with your weapon wielding 2 weapons. You re-roll dice and must use the new roll. The weapon must have a two-handed.
No, I'm sorry, not Great Weapon Master. The feat you took for Variant Human, where you can. Not Great Weapon Fighting, Great Weapon Master. You're...
On your turn, if you score a critical hit, on melee weapon or reduce the creature to 0, you can then make the extra.
So you reduce him to 0, and he stays down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he'd gone to 0 and gotten back up from Undead Fortitude, you could still attack again.
True. That is actually true. Because he goes to 0 and then he goes back to 1.
Exactly. So you could have attacked again. But he's down.
So it doesn't
Which-
matter. It's good to know for the future.
So does that mean for undead I don't get that bonus attack which I've been having?
No,
You do.
get it.
You do. You
Okay.
would have got the bonus attack even if he'd stayed up from Undead Fortitude.
Okay,
Which
then
would
I'll
have been
move.
rolling every time they reduced to 0.
Well, I'm moving towards everybody else, and I can do that bonus attack now.
Go for it.
You have reach.
Reach, power attack. Oh, sorry, normal attack.
That hits. And just stays down.
Nice.
And I move my last piece of movement there. It's all my
All
30
the
feet.
zombies are gone.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
zombies are gone.
Come
Nice
on,
with the
Bernie,
beat up.
get out of the shit.
You. Is that door closed? It is.
Goes over and opens the door.
The
Puts him there.
she's gonna. What she's gonna. She turns around. The necromancer turns around to face you, Ava. She says, "You get away from me!" And she summons 3 motes of fire. She's gonna send them all at you.
Oh shit.
Is it disadvantage? Because it's a
It
ranged attack?
is. It is. So where has the
Dark?
Okay, here we go. The dark fire, the black fire. 14,
Miss.
natural 1,
Miss.
99, so very not severe, and 14.
Also miss.
And she's going to.
Can I flavor this as like as I'm running down the hallway towards her, I'm ducking.
Absolutely. And she is going to just, suddenly panicking, she's going to make a mad dash for the door.
Attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah.
With advantage.
Gotta be like, out of spells or something. Jeez.
Come on, we've got a killer.
Oh, it was on 20.
22.
Just for a second, it was on 20.
I always hate that. Oh, not bad damage.
7 is the HP she had left.
Yeah! As I run down the hallway, ducking between it, I just uppercut her.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, just whoop.
Dodge, dodge, dodge the fire, sparking back against the wall, leaving blighted marks of black fire scorching the ground. And you run up and you just sort of shoryuken her like that. And she goes,
KO.
I was just about to do that.
brutality.
But
I don't want to kill. I
just-
don't want to kill her. I want to tie her up and
And
answer
she
questions.
crumples back against the door,
Don't do that.
very dead. And that's
the-
where we're going to leave for tonight.
just asking before we do that, does the fairy fire go away now that she's dead?
Could you click that spell for me?
Yes, sir. Very far does not actually. I think it stays on.
Okay.
Stays on the corpse.
Just checking because you're a long way from light.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't think a corpse counts as a creature, but I'm just going to let it stays on.
Oh,
You become
Because then it's just this dead, glittering, glowing corpse. And that's where we're going to run for this week.
Yeah. Perfect.
nice chase down.
You did your vengeance.
I can't even see anyone else on the map. I hope you guys know this.
Just for the record, the reason she didn't use Fireball again is because she used her third level slots to use Animate Dead to raise those zombies.
I was actually going to ask earlier on: did she have
yeah, that's
exhaustion
what I was-
before she would stay up overnight doing the anime dead and wouldn't have a chance to have a rest?
Should probably take a nap. Probably take a nap. Fine.
Yay. That's actually about the time we needed to anyway. So we'll quickly do our outros and we'll figure a way while we're doing that. Sky, would you like to do the start of the outros and we'll go to Will and across?
I've been Sky Blue Shinks, and I have been your GM for Descent to Avernus, Saints and Sinners on the Goblin Cave. Follow me on Twitter at Sky Blue Shinks. Check me out on SoundCloud at Sky Blue Shinks. I'm releasing a lot more music as of recent because I'm between jobs. I've just graduated and I haven't got a job yet, so I can just until I find something to do next. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you make of the rest of the dungeon. You've got your vengeance on this part. There's still a bit to go.
Perfect.
We're all probably going to die. Will?
Oh, yes. Hello, my name has been Will. I play Ash, the Fire Genasi Artificer. I hope everyone enjoyed the show today, and I hope everyone joins us for next week. Yeah, still got nothing to plug, but I'll get there.
At some point, you'll get there.
At some point. This might-
Some point.
yeah.
And Emmy?
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I play Ava, the human monk, which I've had a good session kicking butt. Managed to do the final blow. And yeah, you can check me out over on the other Twitch channel, Gathering of Nerds, where we do our weekly D&D one-shots. So if you want to see more of me and some of my friends, head over there.
Okay, and I
Lucho's
am.
epic.
Oh, and I am Mr. Producer. You can catch me at Mr. Producer on Twitch. I play the dwarven barbarian Burlock, who likes to hit things with his axe and hammers and all that stuff. And I also hit block and ride dragons, and that's just weird to say.
Hey,
Yeah.
you did it.
Hey, oh, I did it. Oh, trust me, I did it with a rainbow flag.
Yep. So my name is Karsh Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave, and it's fun playing. Thank you, Sky, for running this. I know you're not a new GM, not a brand new DM, but you're doing amazingly.
Pretty new.
Pretty
new.
Yeah, but you're doing absolutely amazingly with the sound and everything going on as well. We're probably not going to be doing any shows tomorrow because I've got to get ready for the Twitch stuff on the weekend. But we'll be back next week. You can check out our schedule. You can check out our Discord. We've also got a merch store where we've got Saints and Sinners stuff. If you thought this was crazy, check out our other live role-playing show where we're playing with goblins as the only character class. And it's really bonkers crazy, and they're in a city, and they're all about to die, and they've also just been given their backup character sheets too, just in case they all die. So they're all really paranoid right now. Also, we haven't ran a session this week because we had one person down, and it's kind of all going to die situation. So yeah, next week's going to be an interesting show. We're going to do a raid on Forgotten Tales D&D. So we do have credits. Go through the credits, and we'll do that. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for the donations, Treant Monk. Again, you can follow us to see when we're live. You can subscribe to the channel, help us out financially, and you can check out our Discord and socials and all our previous shows on YouTube. So thank you so much. I think that's a bye for now. So yay.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.
Well, we may not die.